everybody, before we get started, so remind you, this is brought to our patrons like Adam Harp, Anka Comics, Anka Zime, Critics 9, Black G, Carlos, Qua, Dragon, Ferris, Jeremy Vasquez, Jonathan Sandoval, Legendary Boss Hunter, Liam Kessa, Regent Raptor, Rogue, Robin Trevor, Shiny P, Some Guy Bob, Soda Son of VTuber, and Siren23. If you like what we do and want us to do more, consider supporting us on Patreon. You can get access to episodes early on some of the grades and really helps us out. Thank you for your support, everybody. Alrighty. So this is going to be an interesting one because for the first time in a long time, we're opening up 2 packs because the Hidden Arsenal sets after the first one get larger, and they stop tucking all the weird dual terminal shit. Well, they just still do that in the promos. But anyway, they get bigger. They get to be about 60 cards, and even though they're 5-card packs and all foil sets, they're still like large enough and diverse enough. We did some test runs. You can still absolutely like whiff some of the secrets and stuff, and the supers. Like it's 24 packs is not enough to guarantee you get everything, because of randomization. So we're doing this. So we're doing Hidden Arsenal 2 and also the other one that I'll have looked up when I do that, because I'm going to split these two so they're not super long. And you don't have to, like, watch me scramble through tabs. Hidden Arsenal 2, it's pretty basic. Naturias get introduced here. Some of them are useful. There's more Gen X stuff. A lot of weird niches that they do. Let's see, solar, yeah. There's more ice barriers. Which, have interesting, funny stuff going on. More Mist Valleys, more Flame Bells. Ally Mind is an interesting because it's a level 5 tuner. There's more Allies of Justice who don't really do anything. They're weird. More worms, and then synchros, a lot of which are secret rares. Naturia Beast is a very, very big one. It's an important one to get, because while it does require Earth monsters, that's a very easy deck to set up, and it's got a quick effect to just yeet 2 cards, negate a spell. Similarly, Duelist is really good if you're running a water deck. In fact, all of these are basically tribal in some way or another. But Duelist works in a water deck. You can bounce cards to your hand in a giant Trinade type effect once per turn to have it gain 500 attack as well. So you can do some dumb stuff with that. There's some Gen X stuff. There's Field Marshal, who is another 9, which is a very rare synchro number for us. And not actually an awful effect. So Field Marshal is an okay card. Fableds are also in this set. That's another important one I want, because that would let me run Dark World Fabled Chaos, basically, because they have similar effects that work out. And there's even more Naturias. Jirax get introduced in this, but I don't think they're very useful. Some more Gen X stuff. Pilgrim. Geomancer, I think, is useful in some decks. Apex Avian can be an important card. Some of these worms actually matter, and then there's more stuff. Fabled Valkyris. Yeah, so a lot of these are either archetype locked or tribal, but still very useful. So that's Hidden Arsenal 2. Now, give me a second to find our next set. It was Duelist Revolution. Duelist Revolution is our next set. And you can see immediately, it's a doozy. Scrap Archfiend is a generic level 7 with a big body. A bigger generic than old Gaius. And Effect Veiler is an Ultra. Neat. But yeah, Effect Veiler is going to be a very primo card people are going to be hunting for. Let's see, what else do we got in here? There's some more Beast stuff if you're running a Beast deck. Some birds. More Warriors. Ooh, Trident Warrior looks like that's a good super rare. Scraps, a lot of scraps in this. Okay, so scraps are introduced in this set. There's Golem. More Watts. Which are funny. Watt Lemur's very, very funny stall card. There's also some side set Naturias, so that's good that we're opening up Hidden Arsenal 2 as well, so you can get more Naturias. More Amazon-esque stuff. That was in a lot of the golds and reprint packs and stuff, so that's good that that's making a comeback. Interesting. Synchrofusionist is cool. Oh, I see why it's cool. Okay, holy cow. Okay, all right. Sorry, I didn't realize these monsters are in here. Okay, so we've got generic fusions. That's why Synchrofusionist is in here. Okay, so Dragon Knight Draco Equiste is a fusion monster that requires a Dragon Synchro monster, really easy to do, and a Warrior monster, really easy to do in a Synchro deck. And it can take the original effects of the monster it was, so that's a really important ultra rare people are going to want. I know I definitely will probably want to try that, but so will most people. Ultimate Axon Kicker is a super rare that requires a Cyclic Synchro, etc. That is also really good, so that's good in that tribal. There's the Unicorn, Bicorn, Tricorn. It's not really good. They require, like, beast sets. But Watt Chimera is another good one if you're trying to play Watts at a high level, and Scrap Dragon is a good generic one. Let's look at the spells. More Scrap stuff. More Watt stuff. More Naturia stuff? Yeah. Amazoness Village. So our primary archetypes seem to be Watts, Scraps, Amazoness, and Naturia. Pot of Duality is funny. I'm not seeing any other really good generic stuff that I remember. Ooh, Solemn Warning is a good. That's a good special summon stopper, but it's an ultra rare right now. All right, another Psychic Synchro is a secret rare. Ref Panel is very funny. Ooh, there we go. There's some more dual terminal tie-ins that are very, very expensive. Fabled Raven's really good, but he's going to be hard to get. More Flame Veils, more Gen X, and Stygian Street Patrol. So there's some decent stuff in here. What we're probably hunting for is more Watts, because we're working on a Thunder deck. Though, obviously, if we can score some of those big-name Ultras, we can probably make do with some of the various decks we have assembled as well. And it's important to remember this is an unban week, so, you know, you never know what might come back. All right, let's get to pack opening. All right, Hidden Arsenal 2. Hey, Duloran off the bat. I don't think any of the rest of these are very useful to me. Sojo. Medium. I don't know if the Naturias will come up. Ooh, well, shit. We got a beast as well right away. Okay. Mist Valley of Executor. I don't remember what Flameveil Granica does. What's he got going on? That's not a very good effect. That's not what we would want. What about Flameveil Baby? That's a tuner. Level 1 tuner. Alright, that effect is bad, but Flameveil Baby might still be good because he's a 1-for-1 target. Interesting. Windmill Gen X. If we don't get some Gen X spares, that's not going to be very useful. Hey, there's a good one. Fabled Valkyris. Now we just need to get some Fabled cards. It's 2 Naturia Beast. Not crazy, considering we're opening up the full... Wow, fuck, okay. Alright, that's a little too much Naturia Beast. We don't even know if that guy's going to be around that long. Okay, well, that's 4. I mean, this is why we're opening this many packs, because you can get crazy stuff. Hey, got a Field Marshal, though. And a Fabled Kushino, that's good. That'll go with my other guy. Got Lurie. Getting some Fableds now. Another Field Marshal. You know, there are... I know this is blasphemy to say. You know, there are non-synchro secret rares, right? Pack opener? Yes, okay. I just had to say something. All right, well, we got a Gen X spare. If we do want to actually use any Gen X shit, spare is very important. Got Gen X Solar. Not very important, but got another copy of Kushino. Thunderlord. That requires Mist Valley Monster, so that's probably a trade target. Apex Avian, that could be pretty good. We're over halfway through. We got a lot of dupes. Giganoto. That requires dinos, not necessarily Jurax, but that's not necessarily that good. Okay, got it recycled as well. Galabas. I think Galabas was okay. Grimro's a very good one. All right, I'm glad I got one copy of that. We got another Lurie. I think that's 2 of those. Getting plenty of Naturias. Another Apex Avian. I think we definitely have a full playset of Granica now if I needed it. A Worm Queen. Might be able to trade that. Got another Flameveil Baby. Enemy Catcher, I think, has an interesting effect. Got another Worm Queen. And this is why we're opening this, by the way, because you can easily double up on a lot of stuff. Is that my first ally mine? I think it is. So, like, it's not perfect. Your ratios will still be fucked and limited. 3 Apex Avian. Oh, my God. What am I missing out on getting all these 3-ofs? Another Windmill. Oh, boy. This is going to be a weird one. I think that's my second ally mine if I wanted to do anything with that. That's another Thunderlord. Jedi's got some Prince. Last pack. Flip them. Holy shit, 4 Apex Avian and 4 Beast. Ooh. I mean, cool, but also, well, we get to spread the love at least. Did I only get 2 Genetic spares? There he's at the end. No, that's recycled. Alright, so we got at least 2 recycled, at least 2 spare. Well, maybe somebody got 4 spare or 4 recycled or something they can trade, because holy shit, 4... Playset of Avian, only 1 Duelist, but 4 Beast, 2 Field Marshal. I'll have to trade some of those for sure. Spread them around. Maybe I can get some more of the stuff I wanted. Like, I think I only got 1... I know I only got 1 Valkyros. And... where's the other lady? Grimrail. I only got 1 of her, I think. It was a weird pack opening, but that's why we opened, like... I don't want to sound too much like I'm trying to reinforce this was a correct decision, but it's just suddenly striking me because I made this decision like a month ago. I'm like, oh yeah, wow, Hidden Arsenal 2. It's quite random. Anyway, let's go do the Duelist Revolution. There's 2 sets of the Revolution, so we're going to open up the correct one. This would be the one time I'm not going to be afraid of getting the Ghost Ray. Let's flip them. Oh, we got a super immediately. Wise Man's Chalice, Playful Possum. Other than that, it's oops, all shit I don't need. Unless, what's Double Cyclone do? It's not Twin Twisters, but what does it do? That's not the worst. Guts of Steel, huh? Scrapshine, Wadacine, Flameville Archer. I mean, Archer's a level 3 tuner. And he has the Rekindling important stat. Another Double Cyclone. Hey, there's a good one. Oh, well, all right, I didn't look at the last one. Jesus, criminy crimbo. Okay, that's really good. We got a Scrap Golem. He's good and stuff. You'll draw him, though. We got a fucking Solemn Warning. That's neat. I haven't owned a single Solemn Judgment. What does Miracle Synchro do, also? Okay, that's not awful. So remove from play from your side of the field or graveyard the fusion material monsters like this is Synchro Monster as its fusion material. Special summon fusion monster from the extra deck. The special summon is treated as a fusion summon. And it has a set card effect. That'll be pretty good. Okay. I want a full set of those then. Assuming I get any of the fusions, as I have already used up some of my luck on an early Solemn Warning. No, I don't think any of these are really important. Got another Guts of Steel. I'm probably not going to go full ham and run a scrap deck. Got my second Miracle Synchro Fusion. Beasts are also a sub-theme in this, but I'm not working on that deck. DD Destroyer. Wait, this guy's a warrior? Watt Cannon. Another Scrap Golem. Not too much to be excited about. I think all the good cards are high rarity, unfortunately. Amazon S Queen? I mean, if you wanted to run that deck, that is the one to get. I know I got some Swordswoman because it was good. What does this guy do? And is a 1 tribute? I mean, that's not that great. Wow, they really want me to play Amazons, I guess. Nothing really noteworthy in that one. Holy shit, with all the Amazon super rares. Jesus Christ. Well, you know, the pack is the pack. Oh, whoa. Oh, I don't think I have a good deck for that guy, but that guy's valuable. He's going to be trade-worthy. Got some Watt Pheasant. I think it's my first one of those. I should double-check. I'm getting a little loosey-goosey. I've gotten plenty of Wadacine. There's a Watt Lemur. That's very funny. There's a Watt Beta. Scrap Beast, huh? And that's definitely all 3 Miracle Synchro Fusions. We're about halfway through. Got a Solemn Warning. We're getting some of the stuff we want. We got one of the fusion cards. Got some possums. Lockcat, huh? Another wild lemur. Yeah, maybe we'll try and make Amazons work. I don't think I've got the... I don't know if I've got the payoff, though. One was tiger. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. I was reading the effect of Scrapyard there. And what, lemur, Hypnocorn, huh? Plenty of Miracle Synchro Fusion, Double Cyclones, Dash Warriors. Yeah, I don't know. Axe is going to want Super Axe on Kicker. He's got the deck for that. I mean, I can probably Kit Bash an Amazon S deck out of some just generic Warrior. Oh, there's what we're looking for. Oh, yeah. Wat Chimera. All right, Watts are online, everybody. And Amazon S Village. Well, I think we're getting a lot of diverse rares, so that's going to be something that's going to hurt us having to trade for like some of those. But we got it good. We got a Salamorn. I got a freaking Wet Chimera. Okay, Unicorn Beacon is useless. Yeah, we've got our full play set of all our Watts shit. Ooh, Delta Flyer. I don't even remember this being in that. I think this is a good one for me. Yes, this is a low-level dragon tuner. It's level 3 that can also level fix. That's good. That's really good. Unfortunately, we're not getting a lot of individual copies of our rares, so we're gonna have to trade for doubling up on some stuff. But we've gotten a decent spread of some of these Amazons. I'm gonna have to like look at what all my Amazon cards do, and some of my scrap to be sure as well. Yeah, it was a good one. We got quite a few ultras. Didn't get any secrets, I don't think, but that's okay. We've got some components between the 2 pack openings for a couple of different deck projects we can start workshopping and trading when everybody's caught up. The Wat Chimera is a really good pull, though. That was an ultra rare that was going to be a pain in the ass to get. So hopefully, like, I'd love to get some more, but that definitely can bring some of our decks online. For instance, we may be able to run pure Watts or even more Watt battery hybrid stuff. Since cards like Charger and AAA let me flood the board a little bit for easy synchro plays. Yeah, all right, that was good. Didn't get that effect Veiler, but I did get Solemn Warning, which is probably going to go in every side deck, if not every main deck. I suppose side deck, because I don't know if my opponent will be special summoning. But all right, let's add that to collection and call it there. All right, good set. Okay, my recording is going. All right, so after a lot of debate and testing and other whatnots, we're here. This deck didn't really change a lot with the last couple sets. I mean, Hidden Arsenals are... The cards in those that are generic are very rare. They're mostly synchros, and unfortunately they aren't generic enough to go into this deck for the most part. Other than Brionac from old Hidden Arsenal 1. But yeah, we're playing Reptilians because this is a deck I have all the bits for, except Hydra, but Hydra's not even really that necessary. Our boss monster is Vasky. So, yeah. Vasky's pretty nasty. She's a level 8. She can't be normal summoned or set, can only be special summon by attributing 2 monsters with 0 attack from anywhere on the field. So if I can 0 out 2 of my opponent's monsters, it's like a lava golem, kind of. At the very least, it's got a kaiju-like effect. I can easily bait my opponent into getting 0 attack through various means, and I can pop it off. And once per turn, it can just pop a face-up monster my opponent controls. Very good removal tool. It's not the most optimal, but yeah, it's pretty good. Also, there's a shitload of darks in this deck, so Dad's in here. You can make Dad work. The basic idea is we debilitate our opponent's resources by appropriating them or lowering their value. We rapidly cycle the cards we need. We have a couple of searchers in here. Actually, we have like half a dozen searchers in here, okay? And we have allures. And we keep everything going until we can get to a Dad or Vashki situation, or just, if that doesn't work, go into a Synchro play, because Reptilian... So obviously they have a Synchro monster. I don't own it, but they have it. So we can go in extra deck plays. So let's run through the card by card here. Already talked about 2 Vashki and Dad. These are our win cons mostly. We have only 2 Medusa. Medusa's not the best, but she is a 1 tribute monster. And her effect isn't unlimited. I can pitch as many cards as I want into the graveyard to zero out my opponent's monsters, which can be very spicy. Because that's forever. That's a continuous effect. Once the cost is paid, Medusa's effect is go. And they get stuck in attack position with 0 attack. Or they get stuck in defense position with 0 attack, and I can sack them off for Vashki or whatever. Anyway. It's a useful card, but the fact that it's 1 tribute in this deck means that I only want to run 2. I don't want to break myself up with it, especially when we've already got Vashkis and Dads in here. 3 Skilla. This is an 1800 beater. It's not the best in this environment, but it's got a decent body. And then if it destroys a monster with 0 attack, I get to steal that monster, though its effects are negated. But that can be very useful for Synchro shenanigans. We also have 3 Reptilian Gardna. This is a 2k butt. It's a 2k wall. It's not dark, it's water, which is annoying, but here it is. It does have 0 attack, so if it walls up, it can be useful for Vashki. And also, when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, for any reason, I get to add any Reptilian monster I want. I can search any Reptilian. It's pretty bonkers. 3 Gorgon, mostly for the bodies. And actually, hold on, let me actually cycle that. I'm just realizing that's not necessarily the best. I like Gorgon, but Naga is more useful in Neath format. So we'll play 3 Naga, 2 Gorgon, and then we'll put the 3rd Gorgon if we need more of that kind of play in the side deck. So Gorgon's a smaller body, but when if it attacks a monster, that monster's attack becomes 0 and can't change its battle position. So we can use this to crash into monsters when we're in a good position and have them go to 0. And we've got 3 Ashelion. This is only 1400 Reptile, but while this card's in face-up attack position, your opponent can't select monsters with an Ashelion as attack target. So he debates monsters. And then when this card is destroyed by balance to the graveyard, search a Reptile monster with 500 lesser attack. Gee, what are most of my cool Reptilians? So Ashelion gets me to Viper, the tuner. He's a level 2 tuner, and then when he's normal, if my opponent has a 0 monster, I can steal it. So we've got 3 Viper. He's pretty important for tuning. We have a Battle Fader. Battle Fader is good. It is a dark, and it fades a battle. Very important in this. Plus, it's 0, you know. If I get to Battle Fade and then just normal summon Viper or Naga, I can pull a Vashki out of my hand. Or even a Gardna as well. Oh, yeah. Shilling can search Gardna as well. That's very valuable. And then 3 Naga. Naga's one of the key pieces of this. She's 0/0. Can't be destroyed by a battle. Straight up. Can't be destroyed by battle. The attack of any monster that battles this card becomes 0 at the end of the battle phase. During your end phase, change this monster to change this face-up defense monster to face-up attack position. So it can't be destroyed by battle, but if you don't have strategies to protect it, like Ashelion, you'll eat a lot of life point damage. Your opponent may risk running it into you to wound you. So you got to watch out for it, but it's very important to the strategy of giving your opponent's monsters 0 attack. We've got 1 Dark Eruption. That gets us a lot of our low-level boys back. Very useful for recycling. 2 Allure. I have 2 Allure. It's good. I think these are the only copies of these 2 cards I have. So we're only running 1 Viper's Rebirth. Target 1 non-tuner Reptile in your graveyard. I believe everybody except Battle Fader, who will likely not be in my graveyard, and Dad counts. Summon a non-tuner special. Destroy during the end phase. And then Reptilian Poison. While I control face-up Reptilian monster, change 1 defense from opponent controls 2 face-up attack, reduce to 0. Handy. 2 Smashing. Monster removal is necessary. 3 MST. Back row removal is necessary. 2 Reptilian Rage. I will probably only go down to 1 in a lot of side decking, but I figured I'd start with 2. This is generic, by the way. The equipped monster becomes a reptile type and gains 800 attack. When this is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, it loses 800 attack. So this can be pretty useful for a lot of things, but it definitely will help a lot of our bodies. You know, stick this on a Skiller or a Gorgon or something. You know, give it some damage. And then if it actually gets removed, your opponent's monsters go down. Tress Alien Brain. This is another technically generic. We realized in testing that Snake Whistle is dumb. For some reason, there's a ruling that you can't activate it during damage calc, so it literally does like 50% of what it should. Because for some reason, Konami thinks reptiles need to be held back. I don't know. Anyway, Alien Brain only procs when destroyed by battle, but yeah. When a reptile you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, take control of the opponent's monster, and if you do, it becomes a reptile. This is pretty good. This just gives me control of opponent's monsters. I'm running 3 of it. 2 bottomless, 2 damage equal reptile. This is a great reptile card. When you take battle damage involving a reptile monster, special summon a reptile for your deck with attack less than or equal to that damage. 2 negates, 1 solemn warning. Yes, I did tech that in as a new card. Solemn warning is just when your opponent tries to summon or activate an effect that summons. Don't! For the extra deck, I have traded recently for an Armory Arm. It's a little futzy to make because I gotta do 2 Nagas and a Viper, but it's pretty funny. I've got Wayne, Catastor. Catastor's pretty easy to make. I've got a handful of 3s. Wayne's just in there because he's a target body. Catastor's really good. Shilnadon, also another good 5 because a lot of my monsters are low level. 2 Brionac, 1 Iron Chain, 1 Gaia. Fairy Dragon is just a big ass. Black Rose blows up the board. That one's a little harder to pull off, but can be done. Life Transfer is just a 7 I can make also. Dark End Dragon works in this deck. Kind of. As does Black Winged, and then Mistworm and Field Marshal are more likely because those are smally boys. But they do exist, so we can make both of those. They do require multiple targets, which is much more likely in this deck than getting like a 7 on board and Synchro Climbing with Viper. So, we don't go into the extra deck a lot, other than for probably 6s or 5s. But those should hopefully be useful enough to get in there. Side deck, you just saw me sideboard in a Gorgon if I need more aggressive strategy. Level Eater is in here if I want to do more synchro plays. I can tech that out for something. 2 System Down, because machine decks still exist, and System Down is the only way to stop them. Forceful Sentry is a good card. Free Book of Moon, that lets me reset Naga, and also can be kind of a removal tool. It will depend on what my opponent is running. 2 Mind Crush, again, depends on what my opponent is running, same as Mrs. Loth. And 3 Chaos Trap Hole. My opponent's running Lights or Darks, Chaos Trap Hole. Hopefully this will work. Then. I did it just then. We're going. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Match Run Wound 1? Wound 1 Fight.
Match Wound Run.
Sorry, we've been here for like an hour already testing decks and jammering about trades. I've already used apparently all my speaking normally quota. We're gonna kickstart this off with not one of the grudge matches of tonight, where we're gonna see if I can beat Robin or Robin can beat me with decks that we've both played against. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I do think we have agreed to the suicide pact, though, of no matter which one of us goes, Monster Reborn's probably going.
Oh, it's dead. For sure.
Rip and piss. Let's go to RPS.
I thought mixing things up with scissors this time would work, but you were ready for it.
Yes.
No matter who wins, Monster Reborn loses.
Good.
This is a very interesting start. I will give away what my deck is immediately by normal summoning Skilla.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
As discussed earlier, this is not just because it had a positive showing in some test games versus Robin, but as Robin pointed out, this is probably one of the best decks I own right now. And I may have spent like 10 minutes earlier explaining it to the people at home. I Skilla pass.
It does the most things.
It does things, which a lot of decks I have don't really do things.
Alright, I have to assume that my play will go through. So, I normal summon Falcon, I attack. Declare attack, I bounce this one.
hey, you see that falcon of yours? My falcon.
Yeah.
Our falcon.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. This kind of thing happens. It's fine.
In this day and age, that's
You-
a good
you
trap.
can now
because
bounce
it's like,
your cards.
Well, now you have no board, and I have a board.
Yeah.
Correct.
Alright. I will summon Gorgon.
Right, Robin is my bottom. It doesn't matter.
I'll eat a Solemn Johnson. No.
No. Nah.
You wish.
In this economy, no.
I'll enter the
What a
battle
card.
phase. I will attack with Gorgon first.
That do be happening.
I'll bounce a card with Falcon.
I will bounce Falcon.
Yep.
There are no trap stuns.
Yeah, no, that's how it is. But I have 2 back row too now, and he doesn't have trap stun either, so. Welcome to the
But
world,
I
everybody.
do have Hunting Ground.
Yes, but are you going to summon a Harpy to do Hunting Ground?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Alright.
I'm gonna hit that one because you placed it first, so it's
Right,
obviously
you got
more
my
important.
second brain.
There we go.
There
And the
he
brain
attacks
is
into his
big.
third brain.
I will negate the attack,
No, it's negate attack. That's fine.
as you do.
Actually, I might have fucked up with that. I think I'm fine.
I will smash the ground.
Yeah. Yep.
Go bite Robin in the neck
Wind
now.
is not valuable enough to sing, so that happens.
Just attack with Gorgon.
Gorgion. Can go back to Mist Valley Falcon Beats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack and bounce Hunting Ground.
I will chain Damage Eagle Reptile.
No, that's definitely worth solving.
Ooh, wow, okay. Going for Johnson on Damage Eagle Reptile. No free monster for me.
Correct. I would like to maintain board presence, and that does not.
Alright.
Now,
I
if you
will
said
pass.
another one, I'll just be sad, but you didn't, so we're good. I think we go for the tribute on Ryza.
That is unfortunate. I'm going to take a free boop to my snooped. Which I do not
Indeed.
appreciate.
No one appreciates it.
And main phase 2. Alright.
Clearly, I should have played my Ojama deck this week.
Well,
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
ended up in a matchup, that would be very funny.
That would be very funny.
Or,
Gonna go
against
for
Harpy's Hunting
Battle
Ground,
Phase.
where it's
Okay.
very
That was
clearly...
a bad move for you.
Ooh.
Zero attack.
Yep.
You'll be.
Uh,
I will activate Naga's effect at the end of the
and
battle phase. Please zero it out.
No, I cannot.
No, you've already summoned this turn, so you cannot get rid of Ryza.
Yeah.
I'm going to normal summon Viper. I will activate its effect.
Yep.
Give me that Ryza.
Yep.
We go for 8.
Now, granted, I'm not worried
Right.
about your attack.
Oh, well, you can go for Vespairr right now, can't you?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna go for Field Marshal, who came out this week. Because you've got a set monster.
Yeah.
I'll activate that effect to draw a
What
card.
is my play here?
This has worked out very well for me because of very, very specific cards I have drawn.
Yes, correct. And now I am on the back foot. The hell's...
So
Alright.
I just realized. Wait a second. That's supposed to be a chameleon. Why does the chameleon have taunt?
Yeah, I'm just gonna compulsory synchro.
A little rude. But, you know, it was worth a try. I wanted to draw that card. Alright, we will crash.
And the bounce.
I mean, this will just incentivize you to get rid of it, but I might as well just go ahead and get my damageable reptile face up now. Maybe that will give you thoughts and feelings.
The question is, what is the play?
The irony is that you actually, if you take 0 damage, you can still proc it, I guess, but it doesn't matter, huh?
I don't know about that. I have to suffer
Alright.
battle damage.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say I don't think that would work.
So, yes, I believe technically the way the rules work, if Robin just flips Shaman into attack mode and crashes with a Shillian, I do not get to damage Yugo Reptile, but I still get the Shillian search.
Yeah. Let us flip to attack. I will set 1. And I'm gonna Monster Reborn
Yeah,
for the Harpy Queen.
yeah.
And that is damage equals reptile.
Yep, there's all my copies of that.
And I think that is game.
Oh, it's this motherfucker.
Because your monster doesn't have effects anymore.
It depends on if
It's
that
like-
negate procs in the graveyard.
Robin, I just figured to revive you. Like,
Are
you doing that
you-
voice is a bit, or is that just because it was something that someone else did?
Now the
That
question
is what a bit is, yes.
What the fuck card do I get off of Shillian?
I'm more because if it was something that it was a Rooster Teeth thing, or because it
Garden,
was
I
what they
guess.
said.
Now the game may still be over. Oh, okay, no. The game lives.
On what my trap is. You are going to Smashing Ground.
Yeah.
Going to Book of Moon my Elector.
Okay. So Electra doesn't go away, it resolves on Harpy's Queen instead. I will set a monster and pray to God.
Second Monster Reborn, let's go.
Pray to God. If only.
Confuse.
Well, I mean, actually, I appreciate that, because that Gorgon wasn't going to do me anything good, so you just paid 1k to do that.
Yeah. No reason to not attack, even though I know what card that is. I still need to clear your board,
Gardna, I'll activate Gardna.
and you're gonna get that little boy there. It's gonna be sad.
Let's see, what do I want to get? I do think it is Naga, because you've only got one monster on board.
Yep. I am just waiting for a draw at this point. A draw of a monster. God, this life point difference is not enough.
What?
We're very
It's
tight. It gets very
1300,
spicy.
1600. Anyways, I'm sitting on Elector.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've run through
Because
a
you
lot
can't
of
attack into me without dying.
run out of a lot of my good shit. But I will continue to build board presence.
I'm gonna go ahead and not be punished for this.
Yeah, no, there's no punish. Okay.
The all-important
That's what
game
this deck is
3.
missing. Piercing. Okay.
All right. Now we could crash, but I don't want to. Because you've got back row, and I don't. So instead I will just be like, neener.
Take a shot.
Take a look at this
I'm
dog
gonna go ahead
thing
and
I
activate
have.
Solidarity.
Yep. Yep.
I
I'll
don't
make you
think
pick your
your
biggest.
effect matters, but I don't like it anyways.
Not enough, but yeah.
And then we go battle phase. Into you.
And I will
And
have...
on battle, I train MST.
I think that means I still... No? Yeah,
They
I still live.
No, you're safe.
It was close.
Oh, I can activate Electron. Equips? Yeah, it's not monster. I could have won that turn then.
what?
Oh, he can.
Well, I could have negated
target
the
spells.
equip cards effects, which would have made the attack difference 1600. Hopefully, this misplay doesn't kill me.
So in the first game, I don't remember.
Yeah,
This is game 1, yeah. We've been
Okay.
going for 15 minutes. This is going to be really interesting. Okay, all right.
If it's not his dual
mean-
axe, pays no attention.
Well, I mean, this
No,
one's been going on for a while.
I wasn't
I'm
sure.
probably going to die, but I have to do this play. So,
Yeah.
let's go. What's the best way to do this? I think it's this one.
Okay.
Special Gorgon.
Mm-hmm.
Normal summon Viper.
Okay. This is going to be a synchro play of some
Synchro
kind.
to Catastrophe.
And catastrophe, yeah. That's the result.
Attempt to defeat Elector.
I'm gonna attempt to not let you.
All right, solid.
Okay. Not the card I want, but the card I'll take.
Do I have that card
I don't know why you didn't kill a catastrophe.
Because that's not how that works,
Because
my friend.
the start of the damage step happens
At the start
when
of the
you flip
damage
face
step,
up.
yeah.
Okay, I thought because I thought his face out wouldn't trigger till after.
No,
No.
start of the damage step. Catastrophe's really annoying. He needs
Nope.
removal.
Okay.
He's pretty rude.
Or-
I'm used to things
or
that
you-
I thought of it,
and then I
activate
read the
their
card.
I've drawn nothing but spell traps. I don't know what your ratios are like, though. Do I... No, let's... Yeah, fuck it. You're gonna flip Catastrophe.
Uh-huh.
Because I have to do that no matter
Catastrophe
what.
ever get reprinted?
I think only in constructed sets. I will attempt to attack.
Fuck.
Yep. I have to Icarus here.
That's basically the same result as if I had done, but I can set a monster this time.
Yeah, you're gonna... yeah, that's a pass.
Okay, well, since you don't have any functional back row, I will win the game by attributing this Medusa I've just drawn.
Yep.
Attack.
As you noticed, I drew all my spell and trap cards and no monsters. For
Yeah,
6
so
turns in
as
a
you
row.
can see, the monster I had set was Viper. I was strongly considering synchro climbing into 7 for black rows and just being like, fuck your board, but you Icarus, so that had the same result anyway.
I'm going to
Oh,
play
Cataster.
these cards now.
Cataster, of course, was in Hidden Arsenal. He's in Dual Terminal 1, Turbo Pack 7. So
Okay, so in a turbo pack, he gets reprinted.
yeah.
Fuck, what do I cite
So
against you?
I think we use those for our prize packs sometimes.
When they are the
and
prize pack, yes.
And possibly Dual Devastator. I don't think we're going to be doing that.
No, Dual Devastator is a constructed set. Its results are all the same.
Okay. And then he was in a collectible 10 in 2013.
Wait.
Probably not there.
Okay.
Oh.
I go, wait,
To the tens?
was that game 2?
No, it was
I thought
game 1.
3.
Oh,
Oh, that's what I asked earlier.
Yeah.
Wow, Loth out here talking shit, and he just completely befuddled it. No,
I
this
know,
is our
right?
first side decking.
I mean,
yeah,
this,
I think
is-
that's my
this is
combo.
what
That's my
happens
through
when
line.
2 control archetypes meet.
Yeah.
I
know
mean,
that-
Robin's not really playing an archetype deck, but when a control deck meets a beatdown deck, this is what happens. Either I control
Yeah.
the board or I die.
It just became the Spider-Man meme. I called myself out.
Okay, do I have a good hand for going second? I do not know.
Gonna.
You guys will
Generally
find out.
speaking, I like going second, but I need to set up back row against your deck.
Yes, no, you. My hands are almost always good for going first. I always have a play then, almost always.
Gonna go ahead and Harpy's Hunting Ground.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Yeah.
And normal summon Hunter Owl.
Well, he's big enough that I can Aegis him. Do you want a solemn bottomless trap hole on turn 3?
Nah, I'll give it away. Does Book of Moon work on bottomless?
Oh shit, does it? We always have this question. I don't think it does, but
It
it might.
does.
It does work. Okay. I never can remember. Yes, I believe you
That's
can book.
100% worth it.
No, that is worth it.
Oh,
yes.
no percent worth it.
Now, because you
And
summoned
then
him this
F.
turn, you can't flip him back up.
Yeah. Still, absolutely the value.
I'll lower summon a Shillian.
Yeah.
Ah, the chunky gecko.
He's not a gentle mander, but he is. That
What?
guy.
He is compulsed, though.
Yeah, I kind of figured. It was worth an attempt to get rid of a Hunter Owl.
Yeah.
It is. Gonna go ahead and flip.
And then there's this guy.
What is this asshole?
And I'm gonna attack.
Well, since you're doing it in that order, I will just negate the attacks. Nah.
I would like to. I need to double check this. This has what I think it has. Yeah. Shit.
Look home. Robin has not normal summoned this turn.
Go into Ancient Fairy Dragon,
That's a solid blocker.
but not activate its effect. And then I'm gonna go ahead and deck them.
Yeah.
I will end it by special summoning the boy Garuda.
Alright. Well, we'll do this again since you know I have this card.
The gecko.
Yep.
I feel with its based off its name, it's a chameleon.
Probably. I just
It
see like
is
its tongue poking out. I imagine
Comic
it's gonna do like a.
chameleon.
I imagine it's gonna do like a fucking Yoshi like lum kind of attack.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna get
If there,
Garuda
if
out.
there were
for
any
Garuda.
bugs around, it would be it'd be eating them.
If it attacks
Gonna
an
go
insect type
ahead
monster.
and activate this.
Interesting.
I'd
Well,
like
that's
to
going to be your battle fix.
Special summon.
Ah, that's why I was waiting.
And I'm gonna go ahead and go into the guy.
Well, thank God you can't attack this turn, so you're going to die.
Chadley himself.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
It's gonna
Yeah, I was about to
kill.
say, you're going to punish yourself a little bit there, Chief.
Yeah.
Slight self-punish.
Unfortunately, this
Wanted to maintain my normal summon, but I misplayed.
is
slightly.
Robin,
a
how many
bone
retreats you
shroud,
got?
So
I
I don't
have
think that's the time for
an
that right
Archfiend.
now.
Sorry.
All right, I'm going to do an interesting play here. I Suicide Gorgon, So your attack
Yeah.
is 0.
Two.
I attack with
Two.
a Shellyon. Defeat Red Dragon Archfiend!
Yep.
Why?
Unfortunately, that
Alright.
cost me a
Look at this
fuck
dirt
ton
battle
more
thing.
than it cost you. But
I
I don't have to
imagine
deal with
like
Red Dragon Archfiend, who fucks my deck up hard.
Red Dragon Archfiend is looking down at this chameleon.
That's the Red Dragon Archfiend is why I side decked into my synchro package.
The
So-
chameleon looks up, a tongue comes out, touches it barely, and then Red Dragon Archfiend just explodes into
Yeah, I was about
dust.
to say, look at this dirty little Ashelian. That's the face of a dragon killer.
Okay. This is going to be a little bit weird, but since you don't have any board presence other than a monster, I think it's time to once again Call
Is this
forth.
a synchro?
the Field Marshal.
That might be game.
Go,
He's a
Field
large bungus,
Marshal.
and he's going to pop your face with a monster. I will draw a card.
Yep. I will rely on top decking at this point. No, that literally doesn't matter.
I don't think it
There's no
matters.
way I'm
I
going
don't
over
like that
much
guy.
attack.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah. It's probably gonna be me losing because I misplayed in both games.
I'm going to
It's very sad.
activate Allure. I'm going to... Okay, this is a rough one. I already have a Synchron board. I'm going to pitch Viper.
But you could synchro climb with that to 11.
No, I can't, actually. I don't
Oh,
think Sync
boy.
11s exist.
Not yet.
I'll make it just like
Now, you
I
may wonder to
summon
yourself,
a-
why did he set a monster? It's possible because I am playing Reptilian. I don't have any other good monsters to summon in attack mode.
Yes, that
That's
is a
obvious.
reptilian.
So
Okay,
yeah,
we're going to
I
flip this
think
boy up.
unless I draw Monster Reborn, I lose.
Gonna normal summon Naga. Because
Uh-huh.
you can't TT me.
They're
You can only
both
get
played
one of
in
my
all this
monsters.
game.
I will make Vashki.
Yeah, that's game.
Has
Alrighty.
Reborn been played in all these games at all?
Has what?
Reborn been played?
Yes, Robin played several Reborns.
Yes. I just
must've been played
misplayed
in
and
the
lost
previous
that.
week.
I thought
That's,
it was
That
only
was
that's
tight.
what
That
happens.
was so that was a 2-0, but that went for 24 minutes. Holy shit! Good game,
Yeah.
Robin.
And also saying that, that was a 2-0.
Should not have Ancient Fairied, and I should have negated your equip.
Yeah.
Those were the 2
All
points.
right. Start the recording rolling. Are you guys both
I'm
ready?
concerned now.
Hold on. I need 1 second.
Okay. Dallas was juggling his
So-
microphone because he apparently, if you didn't hear Dallas at all through that last match, it's because his microphone was unplugged.
If it's a weapon, you're a wanton.
It's a
All right, I'm
weapon you
ready.
get.
All right. We go to Arpus.
All right. Well,
I think I go second.
Okay. Dallas is blue player at the top. David is red player at the bottom. He's done the classic set 2 pass.
mhm.
We're gonna start right there.
Alright.
Seeing a lot of this bearded gentleman lately.
Yeah. But not too much. Alright.
I'm gonna spark.
Okay. This will be an interesting one.
Alrighty.
But what do I... Yeah, I think I...
Yeah.
That is an unfortunate attack number.
Bonk.
Ah!
This is going to be very interesting.
Oh, you're playing this deck. Okay.
So,
Yep.
No, I would say that.
One
to
for
both.
one.
I could say that to both of you
Alright.
actually.
yes, Dallas is playing Infernities.
And I will admit that I am playing... Well...
You're playing a
partially
Konami
Gradius deck. Partially a Konami deck.
I believe most of the Gradiuses are light machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that will probably give away. Ah.
We'll activate the effect.
Yep, he gets to double up.
I will activate Divine Wrath.
I kind of felt like that was coming.
I'll pitch
That's fair.
Angel.
Shining Angel against Starters.
Uh,
We're back to
I'm
square
gonna
one,
move those
everybody.
two. I will set a card and pass.
Now, we can say that Dallas's Infernity deck is not as efficient as Marth's version of this deck because
I
he
wouldn't
still
say
has
that.
his hands.
Blue Thunder!
I'd say
You
I
can see
drew
that
very
based on the fact that Dallas
interestingly
has a hand.
more
Yeah.
than anything.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
guess it's the
believe
weirdest thing, it's because
Luminous
I've heard-
Spark gives this deck some juice, it would appear.
Okay,
Because
well,
Infernity
this
is
I
a bow,
did
yeah.
use, so let's go.
So many options.
Uh-oh.
Because here's a card Marth didn't have.
You're welcome.
We're launching.
Alright, I'm going to normal summon. And now my deck is on.
Yeah, normal
I
summon
don't
barrage.
think the one thing this deck is, I think it doesn't have
Archfiend.
responses to
Look,
Infernity
Ma, no
combos.
hand.
Look, Ma, no
And
hand.
I
Check
made
out.
it.
That's gonna be a 5. No way, he gets to fish from
Amazing.
Archfiend.
I told you I'd make it, Mom. I'm in Japan dressed up as a fork vomiting.
Hey, look, Mom, I made it. Hey, you know when your entire deck is light?
Yeah.
He'll fill your dark soul with light.
Violently.
Hey,
Yep.
it's what he was actually supposed to counter, as opposed
Yeah.
to him countering everything.
Well, everything that isn't dark.
So, I have a question then about, because I hadn't thought about this.
If you attack into him, you still die.
If it's a DD warrior lady,
It dies before.
At the start
It's
of
at
the
start
damage
of damage
step,
step.
whereas Warrior Lady is
I don't
after
negate
the
its
damage
effect.
calc.
Yes.
Yeah,
You have to negate its
Hmm.
effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want effect.
it does counter DD Warrior Lady.
okay,
Which is actually relevant, so that's how I knew that.
yeah,
It counters a lot of things.
Yeah, because it's at the start of damage step.
A really good card.
That works.
In fact,
That is a move, yeah.
That doesn't work.
it
Well,
doesn't. It doesn't punch
Nope.
higher, but
Destroyed by battle or card effect.
True. I'm gonna set one.
Wait,
It would activate first, which then means it would be beat over.
I'm gonna
Maybe.
normal summon.
So
we'll see.
It
We'll
just-
see what happens.
it
We'll see what
would-
happens.
I'm
but
gonna
it's
You
Yeah,
probably
get
lose something
you.
that though.
Archfiend.
I'm just happy
get
to see
Archfiend.
someone else running heavy mech support platform.
That's a funny card.
I run my version of it.
Get Infernity Destroyer.
Yeah. It's not the actual card though when you say your
Get
version of
Infernity
it.
Destroyer. Activate Launcher. Destroyer and I think Beetle here.
This, by the way, is one of the reasons why cards like
This is
TT
why I
and
said this
Mirror
deck would not
Force-
go slow.
That
Yeah.
too, but
This
also
deck is
no,
all
this is
gas, no break.
absolutely why
We're-
we need the punish.
Ellis is going to run you over. He's going to crash and die.
Yes, this deck was either going to brick and die.
and
Or
you
you're dead,
chose
or-
to
Yeah.
play that kind
Yeah.
of deck into me.
Well,
I
he
had
he
this
really
deck
wants the
locked
tournament
in
pack.
immediately.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. It's gonna work.
I had this deck locked in because when I heard people mumbling about banning this deck, I'm like, I gotta play this deck sooner. It's gonna get banned.
Oh yeah, no.
Yes.
like,
So, someone's gonna ban probably Catastrophe, honestly.
yeah.
It might actually be a pick.
I
To be fair,
Catastrophe
Catastrophe is a
definitely
fair
slows
ban because
I also don't have one, so like yes.
it does indeed go. Hey, you
If
did
I
have
wasn't
card.
on Team
Go fuck
Fuck
yourself.
Monster Reborn, even though I was relying on it to save me last time, Catastrophe would be gone.
Well, Axe, hey, if you wanna have a good chance of banning Catastrophe, lose against me.
No,
Honestly,
I'll just
I had a
lose.
feeling
Nah,
I would be
I can
calling
lose in the
you.
semi. It's fine.
Alright.
I get what I want.
I mean, that's kind of useful.
Oh shit.
What? You don't have any Infernity Reflector?
Oh man, discarding
Yeah,
all the
here's the
cards in my
thing:
hand,
you still
that's so
get to
steep.
check your opponent's deck off Nobleman and cross out.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But it's just that funny thing of like, oh, you're telling me you're not running Infernity?
What? You're not running meta cards?
I mean, this Infernity Inflector actually isn't a.
Omega, do I only draw my Confiz and those cards in
I
Testuals?
think I just have.
I mean, you
Have I ever
Confis and
played them in
you did
Real?
not double me,
I
but you
think I'm
Confis me
just
and
dead.
Forceful Sentry
Yeah,
me
you
separately.
are because of
I mean-
Destroyer.
Ah,
Yeah.
Omega has
Maybe
seen
it's
that
not
kind of
yet.
luck with me, where I've drawn the cards I didn't need in the
Oh,
actual.
right, I
have-
have Disintegrator, but yeah.
Absolutely.
Alright, time for game 2.
Yep.
Test
Another
game
all
Loth is
important
different
game.
than on-camera Loth.
So,
All right, so
There's some cards that I would side deck against this.
I feel that Loth because test game Robin
I have a
doesn't
thing
miss
in mind, but I don't know if David has it, so I'm not gonna push it.
Well, there's
because it-
definitely cards
because
to
it's a
side
newer
deck
card,
against.
so he probably doesn't. So it's not in his brain.
Well, there is a card. There's
Chaos
an older
Trample is
card
not that new.
No, that's not what I'm thinking about.
No,
I'm thinking
Chaos
about
Trample
something
is not a. Well, I mean, it's a good. I mean, I guess it works. But
Yes,
the
no,
thought
it's
is-
absolutely
card
Chaos
with-
Trap Hole. Because it banishes
but
my
the-
friend.
I'm saying it's.
I mean-
there's a specific card that is actually an older card that I doubt
I will-
anyone.
else. Wait until you're done.
That
side
is
decking,
a
and we'll talk
counter
about
to
it.
specifically Infinity.
There's a card right now that counters a lot of dark decks. It's called Consecrated Light.
Robin, you're supposed to wait till after side decking.
But,
say
well, he either has it in his side deck or he don't.
You're in the duel. You
I know,
either
but,
have the
like,
card or you don't.
Yeah.
He could have
I'm not
probably
saying
not,
this
he
2
could have
seconds
not put it in
before.
his side
Hey, if you're
deck.
playing guard.
Well, he does. If he doesn't have it in his side deck, he can't play it.
We're in
Yeah,
side decking.
and I
We
will
can't
admit I
even
don't
fix
have
it.
that in my
If
set.
if
That
if
doesn't
someone
make
has
any
it in their
fucking
side deck,
sense.
then they already have it. If they don't, they can't go at it. They're in the middle of a
I
duel.
know
Not what I meant. I more meant like I could image some people like I'm
Yes,
not
no,
gonna
that
set
is
it
the
in.
correct play.
But like I was gonna say
what
Consecrated
is
Light, but I
this
didn't want to push it
fucking
because
hand?
like I assume
Well,
David didn't
this
have
is
it
a
because it's a more
hand.
modern card.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there with you, buddy.
It's not. It's just a modern enough card.
All right. I guess I set this and pass.
All right.
It's very similar to last time.
Man, I wonder what that set card is.
I will set 3 and 4 and pass.
Right. Okay, so this is gonna be dumb and silly, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Chain, pajama trio.
Oh, okay.
That's not the most ideal counter, but that definitely will.
Chain
Okay,
Ojama
well,
trio?
all right, that will just fuck his shit right up.
Alrighty.
My friend, you've been Ojama Trio locked.
I've never considered that. That seems maybe it's because it's an old card, so I never considered it. I guess because it's so fucking old.
Oh, that
Now-
was 3 each. So I guess that.
Maybe you should not have
Maybe-
chained them.
It's
Yeah,
you
pretty total.
need to have
you
at
can't
least
you can't summon
three
6
spaces,
because
yeah.
they
Yeah.
are the same name. I believe.
Right. It's Yu-Gi-Oh logic. It has to be all 3 or nothing.
Yeah, it does say special summon exactly 3.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, never mind then.
Well, I'm gonna pitch these 2 cards.
So Dallas, if you can just get a tuner out, you can use those.
I know.
Oh, okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opened double Infernity Inferno.
If
It
you
was
have
a thing.
things like Return for the Dark Dimension, you can't do
Um,
Special Summon Mirage with that.
I'm going to do
This is
this.
going to be a beetle into a sync 8, which I know exactly which sync 8 it is.
No,
yeah,
I'm not
it's
doing
gonna be
that.
one.
Wait, no, you can't. It has to be a. Does that
No,
one
I
have
think
to
it's
be
dark.
dark?
No, I think it's
extras?
only the tuner has to be dark.
Oh,
Interesting. He's
Mistworm
going
works.
for Mistworm instead.
I mean, you can get it off. Why not?
You will
Ah,
not get much
damn.
advantage out of that. No. Okay.
Well, if that wasn't bottomless, it would have.
But it could have been bottomless.
Hmm.
To be fair, I didn't have anything that played around bottomless there.
I mean, most people don't have
you
anything that
good?
plays around bottomless.
you good, Marth?
I was hoping to maybe get a Vic Viper out of my deck to destroy that token with. That's why I'm running those in my.
I know why you run.
Yeah.
Because
That actually does make sense to me.
destroy. Yeah.
I think I'll go ahead and Luminous Spark now.
That's fairly
Well.
good. I don't think.
Moon.
All right then.
All right.
Do be moon season out here.
I think in main phase 2, because you hadn't summoned yet, you could have just flipped that back up.
Yeah, you could have.
Oh. Well. Sometimes I'm done.
Only you can't change their battle position if. Well, that's funny.
Oh yeah,
That-
running book. Okay.
That's what I drew. I went, huh?
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. If he finds an Infernity, we're gonna go places. If he
I'm not
doesn't
finding
find
any
an
infirmities.
He's
This is
finding
the
all
other
of
half
his.
of the deck.
He's finding his books.
Then have any left.
No, I don't. You would have gotten them
Yeah,
out of my deck.
exactly. Yeah. Oh, not deep fry. Okay.
No, only if it's a trap.
It might be deep fry, but it wasn't used.
Oh, okay.
Now it could be deep Riz.
I remember Infernity being able to like. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's game.
This is why.
All right,
were your-
it's time for
I told you this game would go
unimportant
quick.
Game 3. I mean, it's true. We're on game 3 and we're sub 15 minutes.
So that
Yeah.
bottom was actually, I think, like just
Yeah, you guys are currently under Megan I's first duel.
Yes,
So-
you're going to game 3 before Robin and I finished game 1. Not that I think that's a quality against either of these two duelists or decks, just that this is a much faster-paced Yu-Gi-Oh! Than what we were playing.
The one of these decks is designed to go fast or die.
Yep.
Which, considering it's a 5Ds archetype, makes perfect sense.
Yeah. The
It's just
go
that one
fast.
Okay.
Okay,
It's not
so I
the
come back from taking out the trash to the third duel.
Yes, we
Yes.
are on game 3.
I gotta make
actually.
some choices here.
Okay.
I
You're
like how
making
because
some
it's
good
the last
choices
card
here.
that-
Hmm.
I like
Wow,
these
okay.
choices.
He's done the Infernity Exodia. He's set everything. And
Yeah,
unfortunately,
sorry what
there's
you
no
have
punish
to
for this
do.
either.
To be fair,
Oh.
Well, all right, well, let's do the time warp.
Can you
Let's play,
chain? Can you chain off of it?
Trap card roulette.
No, he has to have a face-up Infernity to Infernity negate, I believe.
I do not have. I also do not have that card.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, it's Solemn Warning, which is a good one, but he only owns one of those because it was an Ultra.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's a very good pick-off Exterm, though. Oh, okay. We're just going to keep playing
You
this.
chain off that or no?
Okay.
That is all of
That
them.
was a good
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yep.
That's a good one to get out of the way early.
Actually, you know what? I am dumb.
What? Oh,
I had.
Oh, yeah,
a
you can
much
just
better.
make a...
you could just do
Yeah.
the black.
I'm very dumb.
Are you just
No,
gonna
you
black
know, if you
rose?
did that
Yeah.
first, you could have warning.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, no,
Yeah.
you needed to do knock, not knock, whatever the other one is. Wow. Okay, so
There's
there was, in
the-
fact, a punish for
monster
what
reborn.
Dallas just did, and that was it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct. This is
That
why
was,
2 weeks
unfortunate.
ago my other ban was Black Rose, but I didn't. Yeah.
First blood.
No.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yep. That thing doesn't stand.
Now Infernity Adventure is probably online.
Oh, it's this defender again, and then, I don't know.
I mean,
We'll see what happens.
There it is.
Hey, is that?
Guardian.
Avenger.
Alright.
And it wouldn't
Even
have
if it
mattered
goes
even if he
close,
didn't
you-
have the attack because he had no cards.
Yeah. Necromancer.
Yeah, he's gonna pop.
And
That is going to be
Necromancer to
going
get.
to attempt
probably
if a guardian,
Yep.
really.
all up because you can't get
Guardian.
all of them.
Bird up.
Whoa.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
one.
no, that's a big one.
No, lightning
Oh,
also lightning
okay.
vortex can't destroy it either.
No, can't be destroyed by card effects, yeah.
Yeah. Lightning Vortex would pick off the Necromancer. This is proof to even Dark Hole, so technically the bans
Yeah.
have no effect on this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything
yeah.
that can
At least the
activate
Guardian.
during
This
the-
particular situation, there's literally fucking nothing you can do.
You have to
Yeah,
force Dallas to
it-
draw
it-
something.
I
It's
hold
made during a draw. You can
I
do
need my Luminous Spark.
Not fair.
It'll be similar to having no board remover and facing off against two Bordens in defense position.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to set that card. I'm going to activate this for.
Want to try Infernity End or
And
something?
now you're going to
No, it's probably going to do like
What
the
do I want to
5.
do?
Yeah.
here?
Probably should be Infernity End because only Omega plays Destruction Jammer.
Or you can do Worm again, I guess.
Let's not get greedy.
Yeah, he's
Probably
probably
don't want to
going
push.
to
You
do
probably
the
want to
5.
put Guardian out.
He's gonna go.
Worm is
Ooh,
definitely
Stygian Sergeant. Oh, that's
I
a
was,
good one.
I was expecting
nope.
Catastor.
Aw.
That was a good choice. He did not overextend this time.
Sergeant was also a good pick for that situation, actually.
I went.
That also works.
Well, that gets around
That'll pop
Necromancer.
Necromancer.
Yes.
Okay.
Just
But I do get an Infernity Avenger out.
just the cough that I've been having continuously.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
we get
It
Avenger.
doesn't matter, but I
And
get.
now Avenger dies.
I've noticed it over like the past few weeks, Marth. I hope you're alright.
It's just been there. I don't know. It's just itchy throat. No other freaking symptoms.
Alright.
And the unfortunate
Okay,
thing
with something
is,
icky throat.
who wins in a deck out? Because that's the situation we're in. Because he literally can't get rid of. Because
Well,
there's
I have ways to break this board. I just need to draw.
no. I mean you. How do you lose?
Yes.
Mhm.
Because if you and if
How-
we can't answer that question, that's not okay.
Dallas loses is Compulse.
Yeah, I guess Compulse if he had it.
Seven, go for another rose.
I don't think he's got two black rose. I don't think it matters.
If I
Rose does nothing here.
Yeah, black rose doesn't actually help. Well, that might matter.
That is.
Oh, I'm gonna do this. Book of Moon.
All right, that
Yep.
prevents him this turn from being a thing.
I need something out there. Still does nothing.
He still has
So-
no hand, and because you can't
Can't get through.
force him to keep his hand, you can't ever get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
Is there any targeted banishment right now?
Karma cut.
I'm
No.
Karma cut.
gonna Foolish Burial
Then,
here.
Dark
Giant
Core.
True Name would be really useful right about here.
True name doesn't really matter.
I think I've got a couple things that can help here.
Bounce the card on the field.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't
no.
bounce Guardian.
Trinade would be.
No, the face
No, but
down
it
card
bounces
to
the
his
spell.
hand.
Oh, yeah, okay,
the
that
trap.
would work, I guess, if you return it to
Well,
his
Giant
hand.
Trinade's also banned.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean, though. I'm saying it would be.
I don't think we're
useful.
gonna unban Giant Trinade just so we can get around the
No.
guard. The
No,
Infernity
Giant Trinade
Yeah,
should never
no.
be unbanned.
The Infernity Guardian lock is we slap Dallas across the wrist and say, "Don't do that." That's not funny.
The other.
This is not what
the
this
other
deck
card
is supposed to do. I will
Yeah.
tell you that.
Yeah.
Most people should have a Synchro 6 that gets around this card.
Yeah.
But not everybody does have a Synchro 6 that gets around this card.
Yeah.
Uh,
I need to think for
burn.
just a second.
There is
Yeah,
a Synchro 6 who does
uh,
return to hand.
There are
This also
two
does a thing,
Synchros that.
Or
God, it's
Grand
almost-
Mole.
Thank God it's post errata, or I'd just be dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Grand Mole would be another choice.
Gramble is a choice. I don't think that's a light monster though.
No, I mean that would be a side deck choice. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the problem. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Look, this deck is not supposed to be like this, but
I feel
Things
like
have
I
happened.
feel like you and I specifically, Dallas, have said that so many times. The deck is not meant to.
I
do
mean, we
this,
saw it
but
the
here
first
we
game.
are.
We saw it goes worse game one.
no, the first two games, because even the one where I blew, that is what this deck is supposed to.
No.
Oh, Dallas is cutting out.
Sorry,
The problem is
both of
Dallas,
the first two games,
doesn't have a
including the one
veto.
I lost, is what this deck is supposed to do.
Yeah.
It is supposed to go off and win or blow up. Alright. Oh my
Let me
God.
think here.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. If he gets one more trap card, he has to set it, and then you'll get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be-
And
It's
then
possible.
Dallas will have to
There's also
Book
no
of Moon
clapback.
himself.
There's no clapback
Any of
to
those
your
cards?
entire
I hope
board.
this back row do something.
They probably don't. He's literally probably only setting, so he doesn't. I mean, he's got 5. Some of them probably do something.
Okay.
I mean, that's also a strategy. He can just punch those for burn damage as well.
Yep.
I got more tokens, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna Book of Moon that.
Now he's
Is,
at a
uh,
house.
Raise up your back row. Yeah.
One of those had to be
Yep.
Book Moon. There is a token, and now your monster field is full with no tuna.
Yeah, but he has Dark Strike.
Yeah.
In main phase,
Yeah.
he can just sack one of those, the
Yeah.
option token again for burn damage.
Okay, now I can do stuff.
And it's
Chaos Trap
You
Hole.
can't bottomless this.
It is Chaos
Yeah, but he
Trap.
can Chaos Trap it.
That's true. Never mind, I can't do stuff.
Yeah, Chaos
Take it all
Trap-
back.
Chaos Trap Hole just is rude.
All right.
Look, it's not just my fault that my deck isn't doing.
Yeah, but also, Dallas, you'd be a dickhead if this is how you won the game. If you just literally were like, and I
Well, no,
stall
'cause it-
unintentionally until I get the card that does something. Even though I should have died many, many turns ago. If there was any justice in this world.
Well, I'll say this: I would not have died, knowing what my back row is. Okay, now I have something that can do things.
it's
I also wish to.
Beetle.
Can't
That's
stop
two more
that this
Beetles.
time.
No, he doesn't have any back row. He's drawn. He's holding 5 Gradiuses. Right, he's only holding 4 cards.
Can't believe David has
Beetle.
2 Lanciers
Beetle.
and 2 Ash Blossom. That's crazy.
David doesn't know what those cards are.
I think I just have to go for it.
Everybody knows what Ash Blossom is.
It's Ass Blossom and no joy.
Infernity Doom Dragon.
That does a thing.
Goodbye, Dark Strike Fighter.
Yeah, probably Dark Strike.
I'm going to
Actually,
destroy that.
I mean, that one does technically have the most... Except it doesn't because
Oh,
of the
right.
thing.
Yeah.
Because reading. Battle or card damage.
Yeah.
And now he can't attack.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep. And David can still burn.
Yep.
Granted, only a little bit.
Yeah, it's only 800.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
only undo.
But now there's a monster zone on the field.
Yep.
That there is.
Huh. Okay.
All right. In response, I'll chain Infernity Force.
Yay!
Fuck.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Fuck yeah.
And in response, I will activate MST,
Chain lock.
Luminous Spark.
Necromancer.
Right, because you got rid of the Luminous
Yeah,
Spark.
but
it
you,
was
can, yeah, you
ineffective.
actually fucked yourself there by chain blocking. Kind of. Jade Knight procced.
Activate trigger. Infernity Avenger. Trigger. Infernity Avenger.
This is definitely a chicken and egg situation.
Yeah.
There's
Dallas-
many snakes in my boots.
Dallas was playing this deck because we talked about banning these cards because Marth did this very explosively last time. But also now absolutely this is like, I'm tired of this bullshit.
Yeah, explosively once. Yeah.
Trigger.
Oh, I did that out of order again.
Yes, you did.
Once again.
Yeah.
I seem to be
Avenger.
master of that.
Assemble.
Go, go! Avengers, simple.
I mean, I
Well,
don't actually think it matters. It's not like he can sink away to an 11.
Yeah.
No, but I can do
Unless you
this.
normal summon. Yeah.
I am gonna blow up your guy.
In
Yeah.
response, I
Divine
activate
Wrath.
bottomless.
That's fine. Your guy is still explode.
Yes. It does explode.
Alright.
Yubi Exploom.
So I activate Luminous Spark.
Yep.
Hmm.
Now,
I mean, if David could
the
somehow
face
figure out how
down.
to stay alive for a few more turns, Dallas would also way deck out faster.
Oh yeah.
I've never
And
seen this deck
I
exist.
Destroy one set card. I choose the center card.
Thank you. That wasn't gonna get resolved anytime soon.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's a first turn card, or
That is a
never
card-
gets played.
Yeah, that is not a card you get when you already have your. It is what you do to get your Infernity going.
Yep.
And I shift everything to defense.
He can still burn.
Yeah, but then he can't attack.
Yeah.
I'm just
Now,
gonna
what
punch.
is the best
at this point.
monster?
I mean, I don't
Oh,
really.
thank God.
Oh, okay.
Summon DD Warrior Lady.
Let's see. Do
On
Dallas'
attack
traps
declaration,
anything?
I activate Forbidden Chalice on DD Warrior Lady.
Yay.
Yep.
Say la vie.
That's why I like this card.
It's so
Worth a shot.
I
No,
just
it
play
was.
against
If
people
it
with battle
worked, it
effects.
Yeah, that's good. We're reaching a point where we're having legit Yu-Gi-Oh every day, every time we do this. Like, it's
I don't know
always
how
been-
legit this is. Dallas literally camps for like 10 turns
Uh,
on fucking Guardian. Setting
Dallas
crappy
should
into
use-
play.
Oh my
It's
god,
how it
don't be
goes.
so salty.
100%.
Oh, some
You should
of those
100% be using
Some
this effect
games are
right now.
just campy.
Why are you attacking defense
Yeah,
position monsters?
Just get rid of like the
When
blue
he
thunder.
deals damage.
Yeah, like seriously, just start burning him for shit.
Wait, that
No.
is
Oh, you
lunacy.
just want to bait Divine Wrath.
Yes, honestly, yes.
But
I'm
also there were
afraid
no
of Divine
spells
Wrath.
last turn,
Yeah.
so
Or any other battle trap, I guess.
Because I know he's running 2 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah. He hasn't used one of them yet.
I guess until you get a monster, it's not wise to risk death.
I end phase.
Friendly Doom
Alright.
looks like it moves.
Xeno
Oh boy, here we go.
Launcher.
Yep.
I will activate Doom Dragon's effects.
I will.
I was gonna say, I wonder what's going on here.
I will activate Launcher. And get a Doom Dragon and a Necromancer.
Yep.
Can you activate the effect again? It's only soft.
Yep. So soft ones per turn.
Get rid of Jade Knight. Yeah, so search.
Alright, Necromancer. Get back. Oh, he's exiled. isn't he?
Destroyer. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Destroyer.
yeah, you
Uh,
gotta banish.
No, I was looking for a Mirage.
Sergeant's
but he's
Mirage
also
and
exiled.
Destroyer.
Mirage
all gone.
cannot be.
Uh.
Mirage can't be summoned from the graveyard.
Could go for Beetle.
If you had like
Attack Mode Guardian.
the
Oh, yeah, it
dark
can't be,
card
yeah.
that
Lunacy.
summons a card from the
Because most of your guys have
banish
had
zone, you
lower
can
defense
do
because of.
that.
Ooh, Shining Angel Search.
Burning Age.
I guess Jade Knight or
Is
something.
this second DD lady?
I wish.
No one fucking
Anything.
in a second.
Look, Omega, I'm trying not to do stall strategies.
No, I'm like, I hate this deck because I'm gonna have to deal with you in finals because there's no fucking way Tweedledee and Tweedledum are gonna beat you.
I'm
Well,
gonna
okay,
fucking
no,
try.
hold on.
Okay.
It's not entirely true. It's a one of,
choose
so you
Cyber Dragon's
could
Eye.
Rick super hard and lose.
Omega, you could have just lost to me. That was an option.
Nah,
I was
no,
playing
Rob.
my ass off, buddy.
Robin,
Also, I had to lose
Robin,
to you
you're
twice,
0-2
my friend.
now.
I had to lose twice to you.
Y'all
I
need
will
to
mute you
desalinate
forever.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I'm
knew this
not
about
in the mood.
Infinities already. It's just we gave Marth
Calculating?
pity because David Googled him pretty
Yeah.
hard.
But I didn't like that I had to do that.
Normal Vic Viper.
Yeah, chaos.
All right, in response, I'm going to Chaos Trap Hole.
When the trap hole is chaos.
What does I do? Hold on.
It becomes a
He becomes
cyber
Cyber Dragon when
It
I
is-
reveal a spell.
Labber Dragon.
Also, you're gonna overload.
And
Okay.
that was a fusion.
That was an Overload fusion. Yeah, he's got a very large graveyard as well. Wow. Okay, if he can do the thing, this is gonna be spiced.
Is salt.
We cannot see a second Chaos Trap hole or a Solemn Warning.
Alternatively, David could just risk it and try and punch Guardian because nothing says you don't take battle damage.
Yeah.
No, he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
overload. This is death or glory.
Yep.
I'm on the
Owen
edge.
Johnson himself is the
Oh,
only thing that can
glory.
stop this.
You there, Keiko Death.
How about
Or,
Cake
I
Cake?
guess, Moon.
Hold on, I've got a whole
I mean,
lot
it
of
doesn't
things I
matter
need to
about
fly.
what stops it. There's also what stops the winning the game bit. He has to attack to win.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
And
Commander
I don't want to
Dragon
say
is-
anything about what Dallas may or may not have, but he hasn't played a single battle trap.
no, I have. I've played 2, but
Yeah.
No,
Attack.
force. Okay. Yes, technically that's yeah. You haven't played any generic battle traps.
no, correct.
You didn't use any of your field.
But that is indeed game. Sorry, David.
Oh shit! Magic cylinder.
That also
Yeah.
works. Yeah, there were a
I've
lot
been
of. I
wanting to
mean,
do that all series. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
there,
yes,
there are a
dude.
lot
to
of things that
anyone.
could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel very good about that last game.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's gone to go dinner.
No.
And we are
I thought
recording,
the
right?
first 2 games went well, but
Yeah,
that-
when you were actually going burr, it was okay. After the burr stopped, it was just
Oh,
kind of like, well,
it's-
what do
it's
we
me
do
and
about
David's-
this?
It's
Like-
me and David's curse. I swear. It's like even in a deck that is not supposed to like sit and stall, David will find the one. We will find the one hand that extends our game.
I love how
David
like
has-
we started off that match going. This is going to be a quick duel, no matter who wins or loses.
Well, the
it's gonna
first
be
2
quick.
were though.
That's
like
what
the
he
first
said,
2
yeah.
were
And
like
then it
what, like
was-
5
and then
minutes.
yeah, and then the last one was like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like we were
I
on
think it was still
game.
shorter.
No, actually no. The first 2 games were 15 minutes total ish, like 14 minutes give or take with side decking. The last one took up
Oh,
until
okay. You're
33.
doing this shit.
Oh boy.
Of course I am.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I need to read this card.
To the town.
Okay, this deck will not screw my deck over. Got it.
I mean, not 100% screw it over, but
Well, I had to check if it was normal summoned or summoned.
no, it's only a normal.
Yeah, no. If it
That
was
will still
summoned,
delay some
I-
of your plays.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
they're
yes,
nothing
Loth is
normal.
playing
Okay.
Fortune Ladies. I don't know if the people at home will know that this is a deck that Loth likes,
Oh yeah, this is definitely one of Loth's pet decks.
which I know nobody else has been interested in, and so I have been passing off to him the bits.
Well, I would have been interested in it, but I can't deny. I didn't want to deny Loth his favorite deck.
I gotta admit there weren't a lot of future visions to go around. I don't think, and that card.
All
is
right.
I only have a
So-
total of 2,
Yeah,
sadly.
it's a super.
Which, to be fair, 2 is not bad.
No.
All right. So as a thing.
Well, you're running terraforming, right?
I just played it. That was the
there's
first card
no-
I played.
Yeah,
was
there's
duel.
no thing,
I
Axe.
pay
Just
attention.
play the game.
All right. Let's
I'm gonna
see.
summon a monster though.
Does the normal summon effect activate, or does it get negated because
Well,
of
he's
the...
gonna do Bending Destiny first, so no.
Normal summon is activated by future visions. It's
Okay.
normal special summon gets rid of it.
That's a when effect, so I don't know. That might chain block.
But yeah, Omega. To clarify, I have like 8 battle traps in that deck that I drew none of until the very end.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, I don't want to say nothing about what Dallas may or may
Yeah.
not have in his back row, but he has not. Other than I didn't recognize
No.
Force, but you hadn't played any generic battle traps.
No, and I had 6 in the deck.
I might just get killed right
Also,
now. Like,
Entirely
it's-
possible.
it does.
I might need to
because
ban
it's a
future
counter trap,
vision or something.
and you can't beat counter traps. You can't chain on with the
Okay.
No, and did David have enough for a 7 tools? Did he have enough life points left?
Yeah, like
Barely.
that'd be a dark bribe or
He
some
did,
tool.
but
Well, you can't play Dark Bribe. That's why Dark Bribe.
I
should-
wouldn't have
That's
played.
why Dark
I'll
Bribe
say-
should come back because that does stop Infernities. Because it
I'll
tells you
say this,
don't play the
uh,
don't do that thing you just did, and also
Yeah.
please draw a card.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will
no
say
other
this.
card.
Omega.
Yeah, very good.
The only reason I played Guardian in attack mode was because I had Cylinder. So I would
you were
have.
baiting. Okay, so he does get to
Yeah.
Yep,
search.
there's the fortress.
Yeah. But Fortress can't get over Earth
Yeah.
currently.
Earth.
Earth.
Earth strong.
Earth. Stone.
Earth together
Will
strong.
pitch 2 and summon Fortress.
Welcome to.
Ah. So this thing is literally just a ritual card without a ritual spell.
I mean, yeah, basically. What kind of Machina?
It also works from great. Hey, Loth, props to you. You made this work.
Dude, Fortune Ladies is a good deck.
Yeah,
In
I
this
like
era,
It's
I
a
would say.
yeah. I'd say it's a disruptive deck. Like it can be anti-meta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
it's one of those decks.
Having played against this, like it's really hard to deal with some of these cards if you can't get your normal summon.
Yeah. It's on a similar category to me of like Grinmaju.
Stun.
Well, you don't
I
have
can't
to
think
play,
of any
you don't
other
have to play
archetypes right
Grinmaju
now,
as a
but
stun deck.
I'm just saying archetypes that are by their own definition anti-meta.
Okay, come on. Let me. No, I don't want to chain. I want to
Although
activate an
Hat became
effect in my
meta
standby
anti-meta.
phase.
There you go.
Yep.
Actually, I assume you have at least one.
Fire.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay, it was straight from down. Okay.
You need to special summon an attack position to do the pop,
Yeah.
my friend.
Ah, I am a fool.
Well, I didn't get utterly destroyed this turn because that's the thing, I guess.
Yup.
I'm kind of terrified for my life right now.
Yeah, he got the big chungus out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he turn one Lady Earth, which is a move.
The
Yeah,
biggest
the problem
thing, yeah.
is, I'm looking at those face down cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I guess she'll
But it's
just.
not- I mean,
continue to sit
we're
there.
in a deadlock. It's not like he can get
Well,
over you anyway.
I mean,
he'd have to crash.
At the risk of invoking
Oh.
Omega's wrath, you have Soul Absorption and Lady Earth on the field right now. You could kind of just stay here and win.
I mean, I don't recommend that. We don't recommend that stall strategy. But yes, it is true. You could just sit and get him.
Because you have a
And until he
Turnly
gets-
Burn and a Turnly, well, not Turnly, but
Well, the
a pretty
Turnly Burn
reliable
is,
life gain.
All right.
The
so he's gonna
Turnly Burn
go-
will be capped eventually.
He's going to do that. to
Right,
protect
it's
it from
capped at
destruction.
12.
And he's going to go for the limiter removal.
Now, if Loth has a magic cylinder, this is the punish.
And then I'm going
Pretty
to
fun
catch it.
punish. That is.
Still getting what I want out of them
Gadget.
because this is what I want.
But Loth will
that
gain some
also,
life points.
Yeah, you're going to give him back life points.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was hoping and praying for a battle trap.
I know,
I
right?
wanted it to be deep frizz so bad. Oh, but it's calm. Okay.
That's
Reset
good
the
thing
turn
to
on the
gain
burn.
that.
Oh,
And
and it
now
will
it's
immediately become
Warford?
bigger than Fortress.
Do I risk it or not?
I mean, even if you are able to
Uh.
successfully attack, you'll just pop your Earth again.
Yeah.
And he has 3. You know he has a gadget in hand, so he's got halfway to just summoning Machina Fortress back again anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
It's better to make him work to get rid of your monster than the other
Also,
way.
if he's destroyed by battle, his effect goes off.
Yes, no, that's what I mean. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
So use.
Oh, hey.
What?
This is a second yellow gadget.
No.
Nope.
No. That does not count as a summon. It's just-
Return it to face up attack position. So
Oh.
it is not a summon, it is
Totally thought that
returned.
was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Am I gonna
Like,
get fucking
fortunately, the
fortress
Fire Wave or
after
something
this? Is the fortress gonna appear? I'd fucking laugh if it did.
He's gonna special summon another fortress and then overlay. He's gonna rank 7 play.
No, not
Omega,
Machina Fortress.
Omega,
I mean the
Megan, stop
Stronghold.
spoiling what I'm going to do in like 2 months.
So Axe is going trains. I see.
No, Machina
Oh.
isn't trains.
No,
They're not big
no,
enough.
Train- there's
you gotta,
no train.
You gotta get
Oh,
rid
All
of it.
go trains.
Yeah. No,
If you're
Machina,
playing trains, you're
Machina
playing
does
rank
have.
10 and 4.
If you want the really gross thing, the
Game's
play
gonna
is actually
crash.
Machina into Red Eyes Darkness Metal, Red Eyes Flare Dragon. Sorry.
Yeah, that would be the move. That's the spicy one.
Ew. Which is oh.
Now
it's
this
just
is
that-
Machina Fortress again.
I don't know why he didn't attack with the gadget, but
He
I did.
He got rid of
He
fire.
oh, he did.
That was
Yeah,
the
Loth
second
had 2
monster.
Fortune Ladies 5 seconds ago. Yes, he's gonna pitch 2 gadgets.
I can brain.
Yeah,
Yes,
Alex,
I can
with
bring
the
it to
ability
sometimes.
to read.
I hope you like enjoy playing Machina Axe.
Hope you enjoy.
I
mean,
don't know.
I didn't want to say, but I have been I've been warning Axe about Fortress because you can just loop it.
So
for
what
fucking
I'm
ever.
learning
Problem is, though,
today
is it's the only thing that actually progresses by
what I'm
over-
learning today is we're not gonna ban Monster Reborn again.
Yeah, no.
Might not. I did
And I'm
make that
gonna
pack, and I've also
cry
seen
at
some
you
bullshit
people.
cards.
Oh, you're playing that. Okay.
I mean, he always.
Of course
is.
I am.
He gets to reload. He can put Call and Monster Reborn back in his deck if he wanted
Yeah.
to. In fact, I think he will. Yeah, he's literally gonna get his graveyard shit back.
Yeah, sadly I don't get to draw a card.
No, unfortunately.
That would be. I think that would make it just maybe.
I mean,
That's Jar
for
of
the time
Avarice.
it was released
It
in.
would make
Jar,
it good,
it's not
but
Jar.
also it wouldn't matter.
Well, it would make it good in Modern. The thing is,
What
it
am I waiting
probably
on?
would have been too overpowered for when it was, because it still saw tournament play as this.
All right. Chain lock. Kill this.
oh, well, at least you had to waste the resource for that.
Yeah, that was a bait.
It's, getting rid of one for one, big place.
Level eater.
All right, that's
So-
that's very interesting at this particular time period.
And now it's
I'm gonna have to duel this.
I don't have a target, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to duel me or this thing.
56.
Man, did everyone decide to play archetype decks this week? Because if so, one of my side deck cards.
I like machine decks. Okay, I'm
Or sorry,
sorry.
monotype decks. Because if so, one of my side deck cards is fucking useless.
I did not necessarily decide to do that, no, but it was necessary as established. I don't have any good fucking decks except Reptilian right now.
I was
Not that that would
debating
matter
between-
because if I had my druthers, I'd be playing Blackwings right about now.
Yeah, no, same.
Gale can totally beat Infernity Doom Dragon.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
the only thing I can do is this.
I mean, it's not even Gale. It's that good old Black Whirlwind card that allows you to play the deck.
No, I think Gale needs to stay at 1. I'm gonna
And
be
I have to
honest.
surrender the first match.
Oh,
Because,
right.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with Gale just going to 1. I want Black Whirlwind back though. That card.
I don't
is
know
the
about that.
deck.
Now that I'm back,
I'm gonna
I
be real. I'm
welcome
gonna
back.
argue against that.
Correct,
I'm
but
actually
you
gonna-
also threaten mutual destruction if I blind Black Rose, so your opinion means nothing.
be
I
close to
mean,
my
you're the one
opinion
who,
fairly.
if we're gonna be real, is gonna do the stupid bandit eye apparently.
Nah.
We don't know nothing from nothing.
Look, all I'm just saying is
We aren't at ban phase. It's all good. If you wanted to ban a card, you should have lost.
all I'm saying. If Monster Reborn doesn't get banned again, I'm just gonna ruthlessly make fun of people.
Here's the
It
thing.
may not get
We
banned
could
again.
just communally ban it. It's happened.
That was like an emergency. That's
Hey,
that.
what
That's
what
not the
attribute-
card
No.
out of this situation that gets e-banned.
What attribute is
I don't know. I don't know which
Machina
monster
monsters?
going to get
Or-
banned.
No, the
I
reason
think
Cyberjar
they're
got
mostly
Hey
Earth.
guys, shush. They're Earth.
Dark.
God damn it.
the reason
Well, Fortress is
Cyberjar
Earth.
had to get e-banned is because me and Axe played a game where we both had Fiberjar in our deck.
I saw that game. I was here.
And midway through the first part of it, if I hadn't Exodia beat Axe in the face,
Yeah, if you hadn't immediately won the game, we would have had a problem.
I would have had to. I had to fiber because it was the only thing I had
had
as
the
an option.
potential to be an infinite game.
Alright.
I mean,
Fiber
kind
Jar-
of, but you had more.
No, we
you
were
had
both
more,
playing Fiberjar and Lightsworn.
Yes.
Fair enough. I guess you just had more lights more. Or yeah, I thought you had more.
No, I drew Exodia and punched
Yeah,
you in
he
the
just
face.
drew-
Oh,
the-
this
Yeah,
does
yeah.
seem very familiar.
Yep.
Uh huh.
I've never seen these cards before. This is crazy.
And I like how immediately
Don't.
when you started this,
Whoa!
Axe was like,
Look at the special summon.
"Oh
from the
no,
deck.
what will I do? I guess I'll have to ban Future Visions."
I mean, to be fair, if Loth goes
I'll
on a
take that,
tear
but-
and wins, the card out of his deck, if you were to hit it, is still Monster Reborn.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly-
I'm glad this is on mic, all of it.
I'm just saying. Like I joke. There are a couple of cards. Like
I wonder.
I know
what
me and
card
Loth are both playing it. One for
Wow.
one is a fair ban.
Innovative.
I mean, I
Alright,
don't think
so-
one for one because that hasn't mattered.
You...
Let's
See,
see.
Dallas,
Let's
this is a
Fortress
fundamental
turn
disagreement
one.
between. He's gonna pitch Fortress for Fortress.
Yep.
You can fuck. All right, okay,
You
that's
can fucking do that. That's
Okay, this is okay. If I get this for bad for
Yeah,
this,
you can-
yes, I
yes, you
deserve
deserve it.
Fortress.
We should. If Loth loses, he should ban Fortress. There should be.
Oh, I'm not saying Fortress is a bad bet at all.
Fortress
I
is
just
not
don't
okay.
I just they can't play this deck for 5 weeks.
Yes,
Yeah,
because but did you
not
actually
5
not
weeks.
see what
You
the
think
fuck
it's
you
coming
just
back
did?
in 5
You just
weeks?
pitched fucking Fortress for Fortress twice.
And you can fortress.
And he can't
into
blow up the board.
Fortress out of the fortress.
You can't do anything to get rid of these monsters.
Yeah, no, this is one of those situations where, look, Axe, I'll put it this way. Machina is a deck that has representation at the national
mind.
tournament level.
No, yeah, that was
found the
dead.
thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm dead.
I can't wait for him to be like a Magic Jammer.
Oh, wow.
he could've
I was
been
hoping
not.
on that, but no.
No.
I was hoping he wouldn't draw it immediately. But yeah, I got
Alright, so
punished.
you system down.
I got punished for overextending.
I mean,
You
kind
did,
of.
actually.
The problem is what's Loth's follow-up. He's playing
Yeah.
Fortune Fairies, and you destroyed Earth
But
already.
problem with his trouble summon again.
hit him with 400 attack.
Well, the thing is, I believe that's all 3 fortresses out of the game.
That's
Or no,
just-
it's
No.
2.
That's 2.
It's 2.
I don't actually remember if X has 3 fortresses or not, and I
But
will not
the-
speculate.
The
not-
actual problem
he's bad
is
at deck
X
building.
doesn't have a hand anymore. So even
Yes,
if you get
Axe
Fortress,
needed
you can
all of
summon
his
it.
resources to eat a system down.
And
But he
his
does
base-
get a
and-
Machina man guy back.
Gear frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Now,
was,
to be fair, if
Right.
Loth didn't have the system down, Loth would just be dead.
Yes,
Yeah,
this
and
would be
this
over
is-
right away.
this is why I've kind of been waffling on whether or not, because I have wanted to run my deck for a little bit now, but every time I look at it, I'm like, but system down and also
I
Some of the
I
light
don't want to
countering
go backer
stuff.
right now.
That's fair. That's a
honestly-
fair choice.
Here's the thing, though. Honestly,
Oh, interesting.
why did my brain just die?
Oh, that's
Durkin,
that's a
Durkin, Durkin,
really
Durkin.
cool
Alright, I can pulse. Oh, you're pulsing yourself.
Because that means
Yep.
he gets
Yeah, no.
future vision again off the normal.
Yep.
Yep.
When this card
And I
leaves
get to
the field.
activate her again.
Right? Yeah.
mm,
Another Earth.
There's a lot of things he
Shouldn't
could
we
do.
see Fortune Lady Wind again?
Or fire.
It's in the banish zone. You can check on it. Yeah, it's fire, because then he can get fire's effect. I wasn't going to say it.
Combo, Phoenix Chain.
Yeah, that will negate.
That's yeah.
What would this even do? Oh,
It activates but doesn't proc.
permanently.
Wait, hold on.
It doesn't do anything.
I found something hilarious.
By the
But
way,
he gets
funny
two,
thing,
man.
I've got food.
Now,
Oh wait, no, it's
David.
yeah.
You want to
so
know
hold
what
on.
deck placed at a placed 4th at a national tournament?
My deck basically.
Yes, Blue Thunder, Lord British Space Fighter, Viper Victory, Jade Knight.
Blue
I think
Thunder
the
probably
only
carried
thing not in your deck from it is Honest.
Yeah, I don't.
Now,
honestly,
here's a
probably
question.
the
Does he
color.
have another fire, and can he do it again? Because I know you don't have a second Fiendish Chain.
don't think fire.
No, it's dark!
Yeah,
it. Oh shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
When
he
does this card come
he
out?
has to change it.
I mean, I did look up a little bit into which of the Gradius Konami cards do
When
I
the
actually
Earth
Yeah, that's
use?
the damage
summoned
weapon.
for
I
battle.
No, that's
okay.
fair. I don't think there's anything
Probably
wrong
only
with
game
looking
3, I
up
guess.
deck
Yeah.
lists.
Well, you still have all your
But
life
I-
points for the most part.
Yeah, but
I
I
have-
didn't actually look to see if it placed in.
I actually
tournaments and all.
don't because I have to get rid of something on their board or I'm actually dead.
Well, yeah. But what I meant is I don't know if it's game over because you had full life points
mean-
basically.
That might
Loth
prolong it.
gets-
Actually, no, it's not because future vision. So I'm trying to.
2400
set
burn
that card.
damage.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna die.
Not yet, sir.
Oh, and he's gonna affect Valor Negate.
Yeah,
Oh, you got one. Nice.
That's
I
a
have
spicy
one
boy.
effect.
yeah, good.
Well, to be fair, it was an ultra rare, so I'd be worried if you had more than one.
It's also gonna be
I've
reprinted
already
at a lower
got
rarity
one.
later.
It's
Yeah.
funny you say that, Dals. It's
I
funny.
had-
you say
Funny
that.
thing is, it's a spellcaster and a tuner.
Yeah, I had.
Yeah,
like-
effect is very
I-
good. It's a very good card.
Yeah, I got a surrender.
All right, we're going to game 3 once again. That only took 20 minutes to go to game 3.
Hey, at least this
Loth,
week
by
is
the
not
way,
been-
no matter what happens today, you are a champion because you
Yeah.
played through turn 1 double fortress.
I mean, if you didn't have system down, or at least if I had Magic Chair beforehand, I would have been fine. Just, yeah.
Oh,
He
also
still played through
Dallas.
the board.
What's up?
Also, Dallas, in our last couple duels, I had sided in a couple cards of Stygian Dirge.
Stygian Dirge is a good one.
Yeah, that fucks up your.
It doesn't fuck my deck up that hard because I have a pretty good extra deck.
Yeah, but it would have at least been like, huh? Well, that makes that a little more.
Like,
awkward.
I'm not gonna lie. The Infernity deck is probably the deck I own with the most variable extra deck.
Certainly.
Same.
Just because there are a lot of fiend-only cards in it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
we did not start with
the deck meeting.
with the PC boy.
What does he have in hand?
Yep. This could just
I
be
haven't
waiting.
drawn any of my recyclers at all. I hate this.
That is true. I have not seen, even though I saw it so much in. Axe was literally like, Omega, I need to duel somebody else because I don't want to play against your Reptilian deck anymore. It doesn't teach me anything, and I'm like, okay.
Well, to be fair, that is the thing. You can run if you've seen the progression playoffs for this, or not progression playoff, progression
Also,
series for this
yeah.
week. Simo did just find a hard counter to Despots. Sometimes you can only get so much out of testing against one archetype.
So this is probably a waste, but right now I'd like to not lose board.
That is interesting.
I mean, I don't think that's the best use of your Fiendish Chain,
Yeah.
but you
Those
certainly
games
did
Considering
not
lose
all
your
the fortune
gadget.
ladies we've seen, that is a choice.
On the other hand, I'm beginning to suspect that Axe's hand is what we call in the business interesting.
Yes, while my hand
It's not-
is a thing.
Yeah.
When an interesting object meets an immovable thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's what's happening right now. This is turn 3, and neither of you have really popped off, as it were. Which is very unusual because our first 2 matches, you guys were explosive starts.
This reminds
Yeah.
me exactly of what happened with me and
Alright.
David.
Yeah.
Let's
First
see
2
it,
games,
terraforming.
very explosive.
At least,
Third game,
Which
at
is
least I
for-
have plays. I at least
for-
have plays to do.
Which me and Robin was just... Oh, and his reincarnation. Yeah.
We were very grindy.
Yes, we were grindy from the get-go because I'm playing Reptilians.
well, you were both playing control
Yeah.
decks. Yeah.
I know. Robin is not playing a control deck.
Nah, my deck
Robin
is
was
not
playing
control.
winged
My deck
beast
is
beats.
beat down. But my issue was Omega's deck is the best deck to play against my beatdown.
Yeah.
By a fair margin.
Any deck which requires
so-
you to attack and just punch into Reptilian Naga.
I'll live it otherwise.
Yeah.
It's just gonna pass.
That's a big monster for having 0 attack on card.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright,
to be
he's gonna
fair,
summon
all
His
Poison
of
chain
the
would be
poison
cool right now.
And now he's gonna flip up Stronghold, the moving fortress.
The card to side deck against
You wish,
Loth, not that, like, I want to be that mean, but Skill Drain just kills your entire deck.
Yeah. I believe it is limited.
Yeah,
Yes,
limited.
skill drain is limited. But yeah,
It
it's
is.
it's a card that would absolutely just be like, nah, you don't. Your deck doesn't exist.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna limit her.
Okay. Let's see, that'll make it 2600.
It's waiting for something.
He's gonna attempt to
You
go
doing
for the
well?
kill.
Yeah, attempt. I hate you, Axe.
That's another card that has lasted a long time.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Gonna compulse the last guy.
No.
Ooh, I mean
And
that's
that
the
is a
time to do it.
correct Solid good.
That is, I think, the only time somebody has correctly solved at 8K. Damn.
Oh my god. You know, people have feelings.
wanna
What,
say there
you
was
say
one
you
time-
resemble that remark?
Oh my god.
What
That
would
was-
I hand to get on the third
Loth,
duel?
you have like 3
So,
good picks out of that.
That was a. I gotta say that I don't even think that was
exactly one
just.
card to ban there.
I don't even know if that was a good showing of Axe's deck because all he did was he searched all of those. He started with one gadget and played nothing else.
Oh no,
I had
that
two
was
in
what
my
happens
hand.
when. Once again, that is what happens when 2 people are playing each other brick.
Problem is though, is my deck doesn't brick. It just gets really slow.
Well,
The other card in my
noticed it.
hand was Effect Veiler.
Yeah.
That was your deck's
Yeah.
equivalent of a
Considering
brick
all
deck.
those cards
That's
I
fair, yeah.
played, not a very good starting hand.
I didn't
No.
draw a recycler once. That's how.
Well, you're gonna get another chance in about 5
I do.
seconds. Start rolling. There was a lot of off-screen discussion about things there.
Yeah.
But we're ready to
Basically,
start, and you
yes.
guys remember the procedure, right?
Whip you like an
Right.
uppity red boy.
Remember, no rushing.
All right.
In case the audience
We've
didn't hear
been,
it, we
canceled
are
and banned.
unbanning.
I will assume they know what they're doing, and I'll yell at them if they don't.
Surrender.
Yes, whoever won that surrenders. There you go.
Did.
All right. You immediately get to
Ah,
side
I'm
deck.
not going to
That's,
save that as a replay.
No.
That's one win for
Alright.
Axe. Game 2.
Yeah.
I need to immediately prepare immensely for what I'm doing. So give me a moment.
Yes. No. You listen. This is gonna be. This is gonna be.
I need to have
hopefully
everything
it's
ready for this.
Not just like
This
a
is gonna be some,
schlack fest, because this should be some very high intensity Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Because
I do not think all of
I
our,
know these
all three are all
duelists,
fiends, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Axe is
thieves,
going to
No, they're
be
different,
deciding
they're
in
different.
Chaoses,
Thieves
probably
and
a consecrated light or
insects,
two.
yeah. I think there's one other
Well,
one.
this was
That doesn't stop
Duelist
it, so-
Red.
No, they're all fiends.
Well, except
No,
for
Beetle
Beetle.
is
rivalry.
Get the beetle,
Beetle
yeah.
is
But
insect.
I mean-
no, I don't think rivalry does anything.
Do not.
I'm side decking Rivalry of Warlords myself, Axe, so
That's fair. I did that too.
I don't know
neither,
how much.
neither
that's
of you
going
should
to
be playing that right now.
Yeah, I know.
This is not
here
a
we go.
match.
This is not the way.
Hey, Omega.
You.
Yeah.
Do you need
you
a
will
walk
find it.
timer?
Hold
No,
on.
I've got two of those already.
Ah, damn.
Can you guys stop giving Omega Watlock?
Yeah, I gotta be real,
Man.
guys. You maybe should not be so keen to trade me those pieces.
Why
You will
does
not
he
enjoy
enjoy-
if
why
I
does,
actually
Omega, what
why
if
does
you're winning
everybody
shit?
want to play
Hey,
Watlock?
Omega, the week you win with Watlock is just we ban Watfox.
No, not
Then it's done.
Fox.
I mean, that's the lock.
Kind of it is. I mean, it's the
really
card that
is.
stops you from blocking, but you need a lot of other shit to make that work.
It's like the lock is Fox. Anyway,
All right, we're going.
Anyway,
you're going first.
yeah, I gotta figure out how to do this. Okay.
Well, to start, you play cards.
Set one.
Hmm.
He's setting one in one of the extra monster columns. He's starting with a Road Synchron. Haven't seen that all day
is-
here.
There's a good reason you haven't seen it all day.
This is an opening hand that I
It's,
have drawn.
It's a bad card.
It's a machine, so works.
It's
Yeah,
he exists.
yeah, I'm just gonna.
All right, set two, normal summon, Road Synchron pass.
I don't want to overextend.
You don't want to overextend into an empty board? Or do you think he's
True.
going to play Infernity Nuke?
No, if I put my board, he's just gonna system down, and I'm just cry.
So
know,
Axe,
he's gonna play
I'll bring this up
Infernity
because side
Duelist.
decking is over. Axe missed the part of the conversation
No,
earlier where
the-
Dal said he didn't side deck.
No,
System
the
down.
Fernie nuke is just. I've just sent all the monsters and
Oh, okay.
all
Who is
the
it?
cards in
Well,
both
fuck
decks to the graveyard.
Yeah, no, that was a whole thing. That was a thing that Dallas has to contend with, where he doesn't have system down.
Ooh, I don't know if
No.
that's necessarily true what he said.
No,
he
that's
said
not what
he
he
did
said.
not
No,
put
that's
in
what he
system
said,
down.
David. He didn't
Side deck.
He didn't side deck it in.
Yeah, he
Okay.
did not deck it in. I don't know if that meant that he has no system down. He will probably not say.
That's for me to know and you to not find out.
Currently,
Yeah.
Dallas
Yeah,
is
yeah.
stretching his brain very hard because he is playing Infernities. And he
Yeah.
has to do moves.
There is no.
Okay,
Synchro.
just Beetle Mirage Pass.
Uh,
Maybe face cards as
Well,
well.
to work with.
Here's the once again. This is why certain cards need to go on probation because there is actually no punish for Dallas playing this way.
I mean, Dallas is
So that
just
stops that.
punished by only tuners.
I got punished by the draw hand.
Yes.
Oops, all tuners was the punish there.
Yeah.
He's just gonna mock in a fortress and I have no response. And I'm just gonna die.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually.
Dallas is
Okay,
going
yep.
to what we call Just die.
Check this first.
Dal says, perform to the brick.
Now, if Axe could make a 2-material 9, he could.
What does Road Synchron do?
His
It
level
just
goes
goes.
up?
It
Or
levels
he
just go up.
attacks.
Yeah,
He
but
has turn,
he loses
which
two.
If
doesn't
it
matter.
attacks, it goes level 5.
I get Avenger.
But he loses
I
two if
when
you
Avenger's up, I'm
think
just
for
gonna hit
anything
Needle.
not Rogue Warrior.
I am gonna use my Mirror Force or Mirror Force. No, I just don't do this
Yeah,
time.
no. I wasn't gonna say
I'll
anything.
take the damage.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I suspected that was here.
So
You-
what I was gonna say is, y'all made fun of Axe relentlessly, but that was insanely the right call.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Now I don't know why you didn't cite it against David. That's
Because
crazy.
he was a dumb
no, I told you I was
won
He
that.
literally
stupid.
said it.
I literally said
You
I'm
won
dumb.
that game.
He was an
That's
idiot
crazy.
savant somehow. That
Yeah.
that,
Robin,
that
you
third
didn't-
game
you-
would have
Robin,
gone
you
a lot
didn't listen
faster
yourself,
if he
is the
remembered
problem.
how.
No, I just for some reason I didn't make
Underestimated
the
gone
connection
so
in my
much
brain that
faster
his
if he
entire deck
remembered
was
how
machines.
system down was a thing, and that all the Gradiuses were machines.
So
Well, no,
I
I-
need to
I
do this
remember
because
System Down was a
otherwise I'm
thing,
just
I
gonna
just didn't
kind of start
remember-
hemorrhaging. So I'm just gonna kind of. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no.
I gotta-
Alright, Smashing Ground is starting to get annoying.
That's all.
Dallas, we don't
that's-
have any other
Three
forms
brain
of
cells
removal.
are bamboozling me.
A bomb.
Yeah, but Axe seems to be able to fucking.
I mean, Axe is running 2 smashing. That's fair, or he's running at least 2. I think I've only
There
seen 2.
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
might
remember.
be two
Yeah.
more.
Some people
Oh,
actually
we're in a
put
top deck.
smashing
Okay.
red, yes.
Okay, holy shit. Okay. Here, thank you.
Okay, he's got
I-
recycler. He can do things.
Dallas.
Okay,
I
knocking
want
it
you
for
to
I
This is
need to
crazy.
put this engraved, so I need to put the bullet in the gun.
Yes.
Huh?
Put the bullet in the gun, and now you need to cock the hammer.
Promise. Okay, more of I need to put the gun together, and now I need to put the bullets in the gun.
Well,
Dallas, really? Are you gonna
What?
react to scrap?
No,
Okay,
so
I was gonna say,
no,
are you gonna react
the
to?
game was just being
That
slow.
was me.
Okay, I
That
was
me.
like-
I was
I was
I
wondering
was
if
having.
you were
I was.
I have a reaction. The
Guys,
reaction is thank you for that nice shiny gun. Uh,
Oh, that does
It's a
work.
good gun.
Yeah,
No, I'm gonna take it first.
that also works. Chains. Wow.
fuck.
Pro strats, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is
And
my
reborn
favorite
fizzles.
test game. Wow.
See, Monster
I
Reborn
am,
is not the problem.
I'm
If I
glad
get
that guy's
inverted
getting
guard
banned.
banned after
Oh,
losing
boy.
to this shit, I'm gonna kill someone.
No, Fortress is
Dallas.
I'm just gonna go kill a homeless.
Well,
Well,
guy.
no, 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 no.
Game
Dallas, you're assuming that both your decks are intact after this week's bans. Because you guys we're in semis right now, my friend. Both of you guys beat somebody up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
both
at
kind of
least
dead.
can be reasonably certain that Robin will not hit.
Look,
Reptilian.
There's nothing I can hit out of
Dallas-
Reptilian on this. I can hit
As your
Caster.
apprentice, I'm
That's the guy.
proud of. I'm proud that we're both gonna get
I'm
stabbed
gonna murder
behind in the
you.
back. Okay.
This singular card that I can
Okay,
ban
hi.
other than Monster Reborn is Catastor. And
No response. Okay.
I'm banning Reborn.
I'm just gonna bring. Okay, no, this is just solidified it for me. I'm bringing a final countdown stall lock. That is what I'm bringing every week.
Hey, Omega, I need
Well,
you
that
to
would
not
just
put me
get final
against Dallas next
countdown
week.
banned.
I don't care.
You're not playing
Oh.
next week.
All right. No,
Well,
fuck you.
yeah.
You don't get the satisfaction.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's
That's
another
it.
card.
I'm gonna
that's a
go
problem.
murder someone with a spoon because I'm getting a card banned for shit.
I don't.
Hey,
Well,
guess
I don't
what?
know. Now that
I don't know if you are.
there's some cards that are gonna happen that I wonder now, because something's
Yeah.
happened twice.
I'm
Start the
So-
recording because we're in the finale and it's me versus Axe. We're not talking about whether or not Dallas is going to pull Scrap Dragon off the wheel. By the way,
Gotcha.
semis get the wheel spin.
Yes.
Come on, other half of the suck boys, you can do it.
But yeah, no.
I did actually have a
I
win
was
in the
gonna
last
say.
like.
Well, never mind.
bracket.
We'll discuss it
I think
later.
we're in finals.
Also, Megan, we're just repeating our test games again, huh?
Probably yes. Gosh, I really wish I got to keep that fucking hand, but I do not. So I will surrender. Go to
Yeah,
There's
I
a
like
part of
that
me
too.
that, like, as a joke, I would just go if I face Axe again. If Machina's banned, just go in with Machina. Must die.
I'm voting
Get
for
lose the
Uh,
tournament
because I don't feel
immediately
bad
just
for
to
losing
kill
to it,
Axe.
and I would
I'll
feel bad for
try.
losing to Machina Turbo.
I don't need this.
I mean, I got my one match with my Gradius deck. I'm happy.
I'm
had a chance to
shocked
win
you
it.
made the Gradius deck and I didn't. I'm like,
Here's
I
the
wanted
thing.
to.
I could get Scrap Dragon,
But he
or
wants
I could
all
get
of
Naturio Bamboo Shoot and make you all suffer.
it. But you want that Solemn.
Dallas is what do you
I
mean?
have
What do you
that
mean about
solemn
Yeah, I
blood?
think Dallas has the solemn warning.
But you have 2 of that solemn.
He doesn't need 2.
I have 3 judgments, 1 warning. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh no, I need to
Well,
do
you
this.
take the solemn
Okay.
warning and trade whatever one you don't
All
Dallas
my
want.
side deck
easy.
choices were
No.
good.
Okay.
Mostly
I'll
in what
probably
I
trade a
took
solemn
out. The
judgment
cards I
anyway,
put in are
but-
very relevant, but the question is if I can get to them and they don't hurt me.
No, yeah. Let's see. Do I bother with that? I
Yeah,
don't.
no,
I
I'm-
do this.
Whatever I get this week is not
Oh,
something I'm
geez.
willing to trade to people. I'll
I just
say
had to
that
look at damn
right
green
now.
sheet.
That's fair.
I will still be going first.
I feel like every time someone's got like an ultra secret rare like result on that wheel, Axe has been the first person to say, "Oh man, I can't wait to trade you for that."
Well, sometimes I literally offered to trade it to you.
I mean, I grabbed Infinity Destroyer to trade it to Dallas, so I don't know.
Yeah, but that's just
Well,
you
but-
though. Like you literally
when I-
every time somebody spins on the wheel, you're like, "Hey, you can get this card that I want."
Honestly, I wish I'd gotten.
And when I opened my packs on stream, it
I'm a
was
little
like,
salty. Well, to be fair, Omega does that as well.
I feel like Axe
We
is
all
more
do
vocal
that.
about
No,
it.
we all do that. I
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, well,
someone who's
usually because I'm
would
opening a
like
few
to
days
protest.
early, I know what I whiffed
I
on.
don't.
And to be fair, I will do the reverse as well. If I open a card, I'm like, I have absolutely no interest in this card, but I know somebody who will want it. Like I do the reverse
Oh.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
sorry,
I just
let's
bring up
see,
Dallas.
what's my best?
Here's what you do:
one
you
here?
take Scrap Dragon, and then you build the Scrap deck and use it
Let me take
against
my hand
that.
on
no,
for a
I'm
second
gonna
so I can
take
see.
Scrap
you
Dragon
play
and use it because it's a
Harvest
generic level 8 synchro.
Yeah, you could use it for
That's
anything
good.
else.
Yeah.
I only want it because it's literally half the
I
plays
don't
that
care.
the Scrap card's built towards. Which
Alright.
is, Dallas, I'm not asking why, I'm
Just
just
set
saying,
the card.
David, why.
I understand.
I had to
I
think
don't
very
understand.
strongly about how to do
here,
that.
We've
I'm
been
gonna
here
try to
before.
make it
I'm just
okay.
saying
damage equals reptile.
if
I don't
if
have the
Dallas
stuff
is
to make the
salty-
scrap deck. I have Scrap Dragon that is a generic level 8 that is good.
A
Oh,
quick
that'll
dumb
just-
thing I want to ask. And I
Yeah.
know it has nothing to do with the finals, but no one answered me in text chat. Is Scrap Mind Reader any good?
Eh,
No idea.
I got
don't know.
one.
I have
It's-
no, I have no brain for that right now.
Yeah, okay.
We'll talk about it
He
later.
was a secret rare.
Wow.
he's
What an
okay.
innovative play.
Oh, right.
Yeah, let's see. What's that other card? Scrap was like, oh
Uh,
jeez.
I mean, I like it. I like Scrap Recycler a lot.
Scrap Recycler is a great card.
No,
It's a
I look
pretty-
at
it's
him
a
and
pretty
I
important
I think of the oh fuck, what was it? The Cosmos R2D2.
Oh god, that's a long text box. I don't feel like reading right now.
What?
Axe,
well,
don't get
mine-
distracted. It's your main phase 1. All right, it's your battle
Yeah,
phase.
you're in the game, but regardless,
I'll
Yep.
activate a Shillian's effect.
Will she lock?
Also, your Cyber Dragon, my Cyber Dragon.
look,
Oh,
I think I got enough
absolutely
Dragoonity phalanxes for everyone around here.
Well,
So y'all
should've
can talk to
expected
me
that.
after this.
I also traded for
Yes,
2 already
please,
out
I
of
will.
Marth, so
Yeah.
I will talk to you.
so,
Yeah, trade.
yeah.
Pretty good card there.
I'll just take that back.
Oh, convert.
Yeah.
that's an interesting move, but that works, yeah. All right,
Because I'm just
Let me,
not
shoot
gonna
game
fuck
here.
around.
I'm gonna activate Allure of Darkness,
Blur.
pitch Skilla.
Yeah.
Huh, I got no phalanx.
Skill is not helpful right now.
Yeah. No.
Just gonna have to
Getting
resort
Chimera check
to
is not
dumb burn stall decks because that's the only way I can win this series.
That's
Well,
not
yeah.
entirely
At least
true.
you-
You
at
did
least
not
you
run
found a way
any
to
of
win.
those decks when you went on your tear for like 4 weeks in a row.
So should I build Monarch again?
I mean, you
Is
can
this what I went
try.
on my tear with?
And one of them was Light Sword.
I think Monarch is good. Yes.
3 of them were Monarch.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Uh,
can make Monarch work,
No.
Frog is still on the ban list, right?
Okay.
Treeborn is still
probation.
limited to 1.
Yeah, still.
Oh, it's limit one.
But all you need is limit one.
I know what
Well,
deck I'm
I thought it
looking
was. I thought it was still banned.
No, we did put it on probation last go round.
Yeah, it's
Right,
empty,
right, right.
and then it's
So
bumped out. So...
And that is 2-0 attack monsters.
Nah, it's
It's fine, he says. I don't like that.
more
That
just
said, I will
accepting the
absolutely just Vosky here.
Yeah. There's 2-0 attack monsters.
pause.
Yeah, no.
He's going
You
to
get that.
trap hole. But he had to pay out the wazoo for that, so that's okay. And I because I still have a
there's
normal.
still a
so I
summon
accept.
attack.
All right.
Mm.
We do is
I mean, there is a card to ban out of Reptilian. I'll say that.
Oh really?
Yes, just because it's an annoying fucking card.
Yeah, Dallas, we get it. Nobody,
Is it,
you don't like lore.
No, it's Naga. Naga's the card.
I mean, okay, but if you're gonna bitch to me about how Necromancer kills the deck, no, we're gonna warning that.
Yeah.
not, sir.
Naga makes that deck work. You can't,
And
you
then
can't
I'm
really
going
do the
to
thing without Naga. 'cause
back
it
in
sets
and
your
draw
opponent's
cards.
monsters.
You
I
played
don't think
you played
that's
a more
actually
annoying
the ban.
version of Naga.
Honestly, the
in
ban
game
might,
period.
depending on how pivotal it is in the games. Alien
Like
Brain is a fair ban, I think.
or something else.
I-
If it is
I
Gardner.
don't think
Alien
the
Brain is an
senior
interesting, choice.
Defense this.
Omega has is ban worthy.
Well, because the thing is, I
least
always
this
look at bans to hit the top players' decks, even though not everyone does that because people are weird.
Okay. So
I mean,
okay.
the question
we
is who's
should
the
be
top player.
eating X every time.
yeah.
Because
Well, the top player
David
is
got
who
blown
wins.
out in first round this time, but he won last week. So who's the top
Yes.
player?
Okay, let me rephrase that. The winner's deck.
Well, and that's what happened last week, and we still complained. We complained a lot to Axe about Turret Warrior.
I didn't. I never
No,
said
I think
anything.
Turret
about
Warrior was fine.
I mean,
The only ban I've ever complained to Axe about was Black Whirlwind.
Okay. I'll take Avansky for free.
Rashki.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with the
I've said
idea
my
that
piece on that.
sometimes you do ban just annoying things.
No, I know, but that's when I bitch people out for it. And I retain my right to do that.
Just because they're not fun to play against.
All right then. So then I do.
Well, there's a lot of
If-
cards
if
that
you're
aren't
doing it
fun
because
to
it's
play
not fun
against
to
that
play
people
against.
are, every time I talk about banning them, people get
And then I
very mad. So,
card because I can just keep. that
True,
in
I
training.
should just say Black Rose.
Need that.
I will negate the attack.
All right then.
When the battle phase is over.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
in draw phase I will chain a Misty.
Oh, that's fine.
you know, that's going.
Excellent. Okay.
Gonna be honest there, Chief. Don't think Deep Prism is doing anything for a while.
It was a nice
Say
thing to
as
have.
Omega immediately goes into attack.
I don't like that recycly boy.
Yeah.
Just to
Yes.
prove me wrong.
That's all.
That was the
Recycly
through
is a
line
good
already, my
card.
friend.
No.
Oh, I'll just do this.
Okay, that's a choice.
Cyber Valley. Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
just get your thing. You're gonna damage his reptile. You'll get half of your monsters.
So let's go ahead and guard down.
What a surprise.
Off Oshilion.
Axe didn't.
I
Yep.
will add a Naga.
Yep.
That's how we do it. Uh huh.
Hmm.
All right. So I banished this and one other thing, and I possibly draw two, or because doing
Oh,
them
you
means you have
get
to play the
back
Naga
card.
first to do Boschki. Because if I do that, it means you have to play the Naga to do Boschki, which is probably what you want to do. So actually, I will do this fucking gamble and draw two.
Yeah.
Mm,
call.
yeah, you love to see
Goes
it. You
Johnson.
love to see it.
Yeah, let's see it.
Whatever is that other card?
Now,
We really are doing a good job of
Upload
hitting those
cards.
solemns
Gonna
tonight.
make his hands.
Oh, I've learned through playing various test games with various people. Solemn Judgment has a
No, that was a warning. I
magical,
popped.
or Solemns in general have a magical ability to just get hit by MSTs.
That was weird. Why did I lose my Viper?
I don't know why I
Why
make you
did you
start.
lose Viper?
Oh, it's the Machine of Fortress thing.
No,
No, it wasn't destroyed by battle.
Monster effective
Before-
discards
before resolving an
look at your
opponent's monster's
hand,
effect
discard
type
one card
targets.
from their hand.
Oh.
it has resolution.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's why that guy should be banned.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that guy's not coming
Also,
back.
I mean, I'm gonna lose this game because he's banished all my boss monsters,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I can't do anything
Fortress
about
is gonna be gone for a while. It's gonna be crazy.
No, yeah, no.
because
That's fair.
there's no way to get monsters back.
I've
I
got
have to
one.
pass. If he gets
I've
another
gotten
normal
over it.
summon, I lose because I've drawn Dad. Never mind. The other normal summon was Cyber Valley.
Yeah,
Omega,
Double.
I had
he's
the
proven me
exact
wrong.
same talk with him earlier today about in test game. I was like, if you draw a normal summon, it die. And then he played Cyber Valley, and I went, other than
That
that,
one
one.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
And that's the game.
Okay.
Not happy about that. Dallas, can
what-
I talk you out of Burial from a different... No, actually, no. No, what I need to do is
No, you
card bank
cannot.
Burial from a different dimension because I fucking hate Banishment being forever. But here we are. Axe finally broke his dry streak. But I'm gonna fire up the ban recording.
Yep.
This will be split from the unban recording, which we will probably be doing at 1.5 speed because people talked about it being too fast at double speed last time. So we'll try and adjust that. It will still be. Listen, guys, I know you want to hear the discussion. You don't actually. You really don't want to hear all 7 of us yell about this for 30 minutes in a row.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that, and I make the videos, but we'll try not to speed it up so much so you can hopefully still understand what debate we have. But we're going to start with unbans. Robin, you are first round, first loser. Do you have a ban in mind?
Yeah. Nah, I have nothing planned. No plans at all.
Yeah.
We could get rid of. I guess. Well, I'm not planning anything. You can put Monster Reborn on there,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
and probably red list that for now. I were to
I don't
be
know if
so
it's going to be
bold.
red listed. It will.
Think, I guess.
It's been off and on both in real life and for us before, so we'll have to see whether it comes back or not.
You could just leave it normal text, and I guess we'll decide.
Yeah, I mean, said
Yeah.
still black text. So we
Yeah.
will throw Monster Reborn in there for a little bit and see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Where's
Oh,
my...
right. It's
Robin, I
from
hope you left or asked that from audio.
2013 to
It doesn't matter.
2016, Yeah.
David, you are
I
second
didn't
round.
hear what you said,
or
but
second
I'm sure I'm
first
upset
loser.
over it.
So I don't want to absolutely kill Infernity, so I'm not gonna hit Archfiend. But boy, being locked out really sucked. So I am gonna hit Guardian.
All right. Infernity Guardian is now banned.
Yep.
Which, like, I legitimately was like, I mean, what do you do about this? What do you do? You can't do anything. Do you have exactly Compulse? No? Well, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I had a couple things, but
There are a few edge cases, but I
Yeah.
think it is fair. It does not cripple Infernities, but it does remove a potential really, really long slow play move.
yeah.
All right. Loth, you are our final first round loser. Are you present?
Yes, I am present. You know, I think Fortune Ladies, I think some of them should go. Fortune Lady Earth is my gonna no. Go pick Machina Fortress. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah. Machina Fortress, going on the list for a while.
I only hate off saying it because of how everyone's just doing the whole like fucking facade bit right now, but I'm just getting kilted right now.
Don't worry, I'm over it as well.
I'm not doing a facade. I can't hear shit. There's fireworks.
We
Why?
can't hear
It's
that on
middle
your
of the city.
Why?
Why are
Also-
there fireworks? Are you under?
Also-
I don't know.
A facade
It's-
bit.
It's
Yes, I
August
understand it's a bit
25th.
overdrawn,
There's
but
nothing going
it's
on.
pretty obvious.
But everyone does
I know,
it every
but, like,
week.
I'd rather
Every
just get it
time we
over.
do bands, people do it.
I don't do it
They
ever.
think they're original.
I don't do it intentionally. I just
To be
I'm
fair,
I've done
did
it
it-
before.
I did it the first time this week. Haven't heard
I'm
before.
sorry,
I am
Mr.
original.
Hoppy's Feather Duster.
As far as I'm concerned,
No,
you
I'm
guys
just
are
talking about
talking-
that during the match.
Okay, all right. Anyway, we're already going over 3 minutes. Those are our cards that are banned. They will not be coming back for 5 weeks. I am going to split the recording, and then we're going to go to the unbanned zone.
At least not red.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna fire it out. Okay. This may or may not be the speed zone. So, this week
It will not.
What are the
It
green
will.
cards
Probably
I
will
want
be.
to I want to start because we're probably
Oh.
going to put a lot of cards
Let me
on
say
the
that. It won't
probation
be
list.
fast, so it probably will be.
Yes. I want to put a lot of cards, or we want to put a lot of cards. I want to put them, but also several other people have told me. A lot of cards on probation. So, I want to start at the probation list. I have 2 green listed cards on the probation list. I have not hardly seen anybody play these cards in 5 weeks since they have been on probation. And I don't think anybody playing more than one would have mattered. Are we okay with the green listed probation cards just coming clean off?
Let them
That is
go.
Yeah.
Breaker and Magical Dimension are both fine in my books.
Going once.
I'd
Might
like
as well make a spell gas deck.
Twice. Sold. Let's get him off.
so.
All right. So
uh,
now we have a lot of blacklisted cards on probation. Do we want
Robin,
to
do you
put?
have another card on the
Well, we're at
probation list?
probation. I think Caius can come off.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna run more than one of them.
Well, yeah, you
So
traded him back
he-
already.
He is at 1 or 2 if you're running a pure dark deck. 1 if
Yeah.
you're running monarchs.
I mean, I know Dallas has threatened to beat us up with Monarch again, but I'm wondering if I'm actually too
I'm
fast.
not actually gonna play Monarch again.
We're also totally not scared of that because Loth will just play Fortune Ladies against it.
Also,
and we
Chaos
rolled
Trap
night
exists, which is a pretty
Yeah.
good dead stop to Caius at least.
I mean, if you want, that's fine.
Fortune Lady,
But
sorry, not Fortune Lady.
I do think if there's no
I think-
strong arguments against Caius, we can probably let him out of jail.
Yeah.
Caius is
Caius coming out of
the
one
only
jail.
villain here that I would bring off.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah,
Everything else I am fine with.
I think the only
Lumina
one I
is
want to discuss is
unfortunately-
whether or not Treeborn Frog should be let out. But if people are
No.
hesitant,
No.
I wanted to bring it up.
I see that card
No,
enough in
ahead.
Dallas's deck
Until a
already.
certain card gets banned, I don't think it can come out.
That's true. There's a card we haven't banned because nobody's run that deck into the ground yet.
Which
Cards
Substitute.
of safe
Substitute.
return, my friends.
Card safe return.
Oh no, I was thinking Substitute.
Oh, also, yeah, true.
That is a card.
Substitute is also nobody's made that work.
Turn 1 getting 3 Treeborn Frogs in grave is not okay.
Yeah.
But alrighty, so let's go to the ban list. So there are 2 green listed cards on the ban list, which I think don't even need to go on probation. They should just come right out.
yeah.
Does anybody have any strong objections for the 2 green listed cards?
For Dark Bribe, it's more because I feel like.
Yeah, you're butthurt about it. That doesn't count.
Oh, fuck
Anyways,
off.
I think Psychic
I
Commander is too
would
strong.
also
It's really
second-
too impactful in the meta.
Here's the thing.
Limited
I
for sure.
would also second Dark Bribe not immediately coming off.
I'm for it coming off.
No, I will freely agree that it should immediately go to the probation list, but I don't know if I'm okay with it fully coming off.
Alright, we've
I
got
would
one
be
holdout
all right
for
with it
probation.
going to probation.
I'm fine probation.
I'm good.
I
can
would say
understand
if it doesn't get annoying in like 5 weeks, then
Here's
it'll
the
probably come back
issue-
up, but just as an intermediary thing.
I think it's fine because we have Drone Lockbird and what's the other one? My mind shut off.
Yeah, both
Wait,
of you
Dark
who think
Bribe is
Drone,
also
Lockbird, and
locked?
Effect
Okay.
Failure aren't going to get hit.
True,
not
but
that
they are
bold.
punishes for giving your opponents cards. You are actively hitting yourself if you give them a free card.
True, but
Yeah.
I just if you guys want to
And we
override
can
me,
now
that's fine.
respond
But
on your turn.
I do
Uh,
actually, not for the same
That's it.
reasons, but I am
That's it.
on Axe's side in a way.
I'm not going to run Dark Bribe, so I'm fine if you just leave it unlimited.
I
It-
mean,
it won't
Alright,
affect
we
my
can
deck.
may
put it on
run
probation.
Dark Bribe. I may not.
I'm gonna greenlist it. I'm gonna copy and paste it in green onto the probation list.
I think that's fair.
Yep.
Because
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think it's gonna
fine.
stay on probation. But we can do like we did. That was the
Uh,
question with cards like Magical Dimension, right? It was like we don't know for sure if people are gonna be tilted by this, so we can put it. We'll put it at
We'll
one.
treat it like
Yeah.
the actual Yu-Gi-Oh ban list where we limit stuff that is probably good, but just in case.
And so Psychic Commander should just come the fuck off.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
that one, yeah.
Nah. this
I
card's way
think
too much.
I think Psychic Commander is.
I have 2 decks I can try now.
So, where do
then
we
get
go
Dark
from here?
Bribe
Do we
So
Yeah,
start at
I
the
want
top?
to jump straight to my new color coding system, the yellow one. These are cards that I've all heard somebody, but usually more than one person, say would be okay at 1, but not unlimited. So I have
Yes.
a fast track to probation, and
Yes.
I am ready to start fast tracking those. So
all of them go.
I think Black Whirlwind should be unlimited.
I disagree with you.
yes,
I
Robin and I
disagree.
have strong cases that Black Whirlwind
That's
is fine at
fine.
3.
I-
but-
How about,
I-
okay,
I-
how about we save
have
World 1 for last, and we can see the rest.
I will just advocate for just taking a dive and hitting it again.
Yeah.
The fact that it is not the fact that it is not a once per turn is the problem. If it was a once per
Isn't
turn, I
it a
would go
normal
with it.
summon
You can
only,
do-
so it's a
you
once per
can
turn?
do
No, it's any summon.
Six special summons a
Okay.
turn with Infernity. Black
it's-
Whirlwind
and-
just adds a card to your hand.
Yes, but if you the thing is, if
And
you
each
open
has
multiple Black
diminishing
Whirlwinds,
returns,
you get to
and it's
add
on a
2 to
normal
your
summon.
hand, and most Blackwings can special summon themselves.
Well, you can stack Blackwings to defeat diminishing returns at least 5 times.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like you go Shura into Bora and Gale and summon all of them.
Yeah. The real card that needs to be
Well,
is Pluto.
Don't go into Gale because Gale's banned, and Gale was banned
Well,
already.
Gale will also come to 1.
And one singular Gale isn't going to break the deck.
Well, it's
Yeah.
still the play.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that
I
ends
think
with
I
Well,
would
a,
be fine
right.
with Black Whirlwind at 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I don't.
would be fine with
Robin,
it
unfortunately, I
once
don't think we're gonna win him over. So we're just gonna have to. We're just gonna have
You
to
can
let
put it at
Black
2,
die.
but no, you can't.
I'm fine with Black Whirlwind and Blackwing going over.
Yeah.
Probation. I think I'm fine with both of them at 1.
oh yeah,
Well,
no,
that's why
I'm
they were
fine with
fast
both of
tracked.
them.
I assumed that Robin and I would lose this.
I was sure it was going to happen, but I don't think it's.
You can probably
strong
change.
as
Yeah,
I
you can
think.
probably shift
We
the
could
color. of
probably
Blackwing.
Especially considering we saw Machina Fortress this week do
Yeah.
insane things.
Well, and also that card, the Robin, that card then did get banned.
Yeah,
Yes.
but there's also other advantage engines that aren't banned. Not that I think Axe will necessarily be doing anything with gadgets, but he was gadgeting a lot for just having all the cards in hand.
I mean,
But
gadgets
whatever,
are
it's-
without the Machina Fortress payoff. I don't know how good gadgets are.
I'm basically waiting until
I mean,
Fortress
they're-
comes off or
they're
exceeds
fodder
And
that.
so
for-
now,
they're
now we
fodder
have the
for
so our next
Overdragon.
yellow listed cards are the holy trinity of board nuking. It's Dark Hole, Mirror Force, TT.
Yeah, I think those can all come back to 1.
Yeah, I would like them back.
Yeah, let's select them back to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 1.
At 1,
I wanna
no,
verify
not
that.
unlimiting, but going to 1, because
I'm not okay with any of those being unlimited for a long time.
Not yet, but...
A long time for me.
guys, I've noticed a problem. There's no punish for overextension.
Well, here's the thing. There was a problem with them at 3, and there was a problem with them at 0.
Yes, correct. And this is why Yu-Gi-Oh has multiple numbers which cards can be put at.
Honestly, Mirror Force and TT were basically the reason I came to you with the probation list of like,
Those cards
there's
are gonna
some
get
cards
fucking
that are a
banned.
problem at 3, Omega.
Yes. Once we had access to 3 of them, we realized, oh, this is gonna go poorly. All right.
It's
Now we
like-
enter the stage where
I saw TT at Common in whatever set it was in, and I went.
now we come
"Uh-oh."
now we come to the part that will be long because we've already been
So
going for
can I
7 minutes.
first can I first make a suggestion?
What's
Can
up?
we start with trap stun?
Well,
Yes.
okay. I mean, we can start with my impassioned debate. I have come to you today, asking for you. I know it's very
We
soon
have
on trap
just
stun,
we have just put.
but for the love of God, holy shit, you need to let me have Feather Duster or Trap Stun back, or Dallas's insane alternative. He thinks that Heavy
would
Storm
like-
is more legit than Feather Duster, which
I
I
do.
want to hear people's opinions on. I want to hear if people are okay
Of
with that.
those
But
3,
I'm
I
okay
think
with
I
Heavy
would
Storm
want
coming
Trap
back.
Stun back first.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement.
is everybody okay with Trap Stun coming back? Because we have
Bob,
just
what
put
do you think?
2 big boy traps back on the board.
Bob, what do you think? You want to end it?
Sure,
They
why
can
not?
come
I mean,
back.
realistically, we just added 2 traps
Yeah.
into most people's decks. Yeah, probably best to
also,
add the 2 trap stuns back
I want to
most
clarify
people's
to the
decks.
audience and to everyone here. I'm not okay with Heavy Storm coming back. I'm just more okay with
Here's-
Heavy Storm than Harpy's Feather Duster
Yeah,
right
I
now.
think
Here's my argument. I want Feather Duster back because Dallas assumes people have Heavy Storm.
That is true.
Fucking
That
I
is
think
the
at least
alternative.
4 people have Heavy Storm.
I have
Cool,
Heavy Storm
But
from
I will
everybody
die
has
there.
Feather Duster.
I will lose those duels because I don't have Heavy Storm.
Robin, I'm arguing neither should come back, especially if Trap Stun got off.
Trap Stun did get off. We just did that. That happened.
Yeah.
That was
so-
not.
I still
Uh,
am open to the discussion about the Feather Duster, but I don't know if people are
I'm not.
ready to talk.
I
to
think
them.
Feather Dust needs to stay for
I
5
think
more
we
weeks.
need a punishment for people playing 7 traps.
Well,
And Dallas will
3
tell you it's
people just
Malevolent
said no.
Catastrophe, but it's not really.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. Okay, I will say that I was considering it.
I understand it's not going to happen because the people who are saying no are the people who set 7 traps and pass.
Other
But
than me. But
All right, Robin,
y'all
shoot.
know that I'm like, I know what I've done.
put this on myself. You put this on yourself. I've seen more negate attacks in the past week than I've seen fresh.
Well, my friend, that's because the band with 3 mirror forces, and I have to stop the battle phase. We can't be out here battling. Actually, you know what? If we want to do that, speaking of battling, let's go completely out of order. How people feeling about Scrap Iron Scarecrow?
Can we?
That's not a powerful
Jump
card,
back,
but it's a
jump
really
back,
fucking
jump
annoying.
back.
I just hate that card.
I think
That
it
card
would
is
stay
one-
on for me
that
to
card is
get
second
5
second.
votes.
Speaking of no
what-
punishment for setting all your trap cards.
What about one? At 1.
No, I don't know.
I would argue it can stay on for another 5 weeks and then we can talk
Yeah.
about
Maybe, maybe when we get Twin Twisters.
Yeah. Or,
There's
or
some
just when
filters.
does Normal Twister come out?
Normal Twister's already out, but I believe that's only face-ups.
Yeah. They play face up.
Okay. Well, you can do it in response because it's a quick play. So.
Yeah, it's a
Yikes.
quick play
But
5
you could also
counters,
just,
yeah.
MST.
Yeah.
You can also now trap stun it to get rid of it too.
Yes.
I think it's
Yeah,
okay at
that's
1, but that would be as far as I'm willing to go ever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine
It's a
at
very
1
annoying
because
card.
the issue with our format is it's card bank.
Well, it's just annoying. It's
Yeah,
like it's not even that good.
So, speaking of cards that have been banned, one of which may or may not also be on probation, but cards like we have banned cards like Stardust Dragon and arguably like Infernity Guardian just now because they require very, very specific outs to get rid of. Scrap Iron is kind of like that, but I think a lot of us have the out, which is just
Yeah,
spell trap
you-
destruction or negation.
Need
So
bouncing, whatnot, and everything.
I'm okay putting it on probation if people are. I'm
Yeah.
asking for input.
Yeah, let's.
And
put on
I
probation.
would be. I can understand people's frustrations with it. I think.
I
probation
will too,
would
but
be
I would
best
also
for
not
it,
be
but-
surprised if it got banned again.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say,
no.
It's a-
I'm
it's a
okay with being on
prime
probation. I'm
card.
just gonna give massive Saturday to the people playing it. So
Well, I think that'll
I
happen no
have
matter
a-
what else.
I have a
people need
suggestion that's going
to
to spark some
block
arguments,
What do you got?
possibly, and I think people know what it is. I think Monster Reborn should come back.
It's gonna punch you.
Damn.
Uh,
Already.
well,
yeah,
actually,
okay.
it violates the rules, so it can't.
That technically does. Yes.
Okay, but being realistic, Turf Warrior can come to 1. I don't think anybody would care at 1.
I mean, we did immediately unban a card already. We already let Trapstun just fully out.
I
Yeah,
think I
I-
banned like 2 weeks ago, or was it 3?
I think Turret Warrior is still very
I-
strong card.
I wasn't
very
here.
strong.
It is strong.
I mean, so
needs
here's
to
the thing:
say-
Turret Warrior is an inherent special, and you can also Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. It's a very spicy tech card. I do also not think it's necessarily worth keeping it at none.
Yeah. I will say in my deck I was running 2, so
I wouldn't argue that. I was saying 1, I think would be fine. I just don't think it should come off.
yeah.
I will admit that it's
That's
a
fine.
bit of a
I'm just
spicy.
saying, I think
it's a bit of a spicy
it's-
meatball.
Playing a pure warrior deck, yes. It's
I've seen Machina Fortress summoned 7 times today, so Turret Warrior
Were you
seems a lot.
counting, or
cleaner
are
in
you
this
just being
sense.
exaggerating?
I think you may have been
I-
counting
I
because that
never
sounds
count.
correct.
No, you've summoned it more. No, Robin wasn't counting because you've summoned it more than
I never count.
Okay.
More
Yeah,
than
I'll
You
say
summoned
it
it
was-
way more than that.
I never count.
Also, I'm
also,
just
it was-
picturing,
it was 9 times.
you know, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. But I'm just picturing that scene from Black Panther now with Robin. I never freeze, but with I never count.
Right.
Okay.
So-
but, I lost
Now-
my train of thought
now
there. Was
realistically-
that people were willing to put Turret Warrior to 1?
One, yeah.
Yeah, to one.
I would like it not to be because I want David to not just keep going back to play Warrior Toolbox
Oh,
again.
shut
but
up,
okay.
Axe. Also,
All right,
also,
he
nobody wanted to run it.
Axe, the man played Gradius this week, which technically was more meta than we thought, but still, the man
Yeah,
played
no,
Gradius this
yeah, that was one of those things that I looked at and went, wait, no. Who's pulling my leg here? Now, granted, it did top 3 in a tournament in Nashville, so... But it,
So-
What
but it was in
let's
Nashville,
so
YC
in the
it was their YCS equivalent, basically.
in the
so.
service of not going super speed mode because we're still under 15 minutes. Let's go to the top. So this I think is a good
Okay.
discussion point. We've got the Chaos
Yeah.
Boys.
No.
I'm of
Okay.
two
I think we can
minds
both
on
do
this.
probation.
If
I don't think we
BLS
can,
comes
considering
back,
the
I
players
want
we have.
that. That's all I'm
Nah,
gonna say.
I don't think
I will
BLS
agree.
should come
If
back
it's one
yet.
vote.
All right, all of
I
you
feel
try
like
to
we
talk at
can't
once.
because I feel like we can't
Well,
because
here's
some
the
of the players
thing.
we have in our format.
Right now,
It's me, Axe.
right now,
No, I
we
mean
have-
Axe knows that I would double said. I have a deck for this literally.
You know, I don't think they could. I think we can.
I also have 2
about-
BLS. I would do it
I
too.
think we can all agree that neither of them can come back at 3.
That
Can we
seems
agree on
fair
that
because
now?
I know multiple people have at least
Yeah.
2 of them,
Yes.
which is
Okay.
Yeah, I know
sweet.
someone has 2 black.
I think we're at the point in Yu-Gi-Oh where inherent special summoning is so common that I don't think they're that much of a problem anymore.
Because we can
I
also
think
bottomless
inherent
summon.
special
It's
summon
true,
is
they can be
fine.
bottomless and
I think the
chaos
problem is
trample.
their effects on summon.
Well, here's the thing. I don't
I
think.
mean, BLS can prio its effect, but almost never is used for its effect.
So
Yeah.
here's
I
the
don't
other
know,
thing
does
too. We're
BLS have a
about to
effect?
enter MR2 soon? Question mark.
Yeah,
It's
in
true.
3 sets.
And so we will lose. That's when we lose inherent
Priority, yes.
or priority.
Maybe we
right?
can wait till maybe we can wait till March then.
I mean, like, if I Axe, I know
That is
you're
the
against
thing.
David play, just jamming Chaos again, or Chaos Synchro, which I don't think you can do because did anybody pull Chaos Goddess? I don't know. Anyway,
I
it doesn't
could
matter.
have. But yeah.
I wish I did.
I listen. I would love to run Fabled Chaos. I would love to run Fabled. Period. I don't think I can do that yet. But no,
I would just like to run chaos again.
if people are,
Fuck off.
you're not helping your case, buddy. Nobody really wants to see a deck from 2005.
I'm gonna be very salty about this though, and I will freely admit this is salt. If one comes off, I think they both come off because
Well,
I'm
that's what
not
I was
happy
saying.
with this
What I'm
one.
hearing is, other than Axe for personal reasons, we have a lot of people seem like they feel mostly okay with a oneer.
Well,
I
Robin
didn't
seems
say
to
I
be
was
the
okay with
disagree.
it.
Yeah, oneer is fine.
So,
Do you have a reason?
Yeah, Robin, what do you think? Because like I know you are right. Sed does have an on summon effect that is with prio. We do have a lot of solemn warnings in the format though now.
They both can on summon do their effects. Chaos Sorcerer is already a thing that's going to show up in that, so you're now looking at a deck that can hypothetically special summon 3 monsters and banish 3 monsters all with priority.
Also,
That
to get
requires
that
a
kind of
lot of
setup
graveyard
is
setup though. You need
ridiculous.
6 cards in grave.
It's not really a lot of
what
graveyard
about
setup. They have
then
Armageddon,
just,
right?
maybe
I'll make an
Arceus
argument
again?
then. I'll make this argument. If
We
we're
have
gonna go
White
with
Swarm.
that, if you're gonna go that way, then I think Gale is not okay to come back to 1 because Gale can do the same thing. It can priority its effect on summon, which is a removal
But
effect.
about we
there's
just
one
ban
Gale.
certain
There's
players from doing it
Lackluster
and move on?
Soldier, there's Chaos, there is Light
Okay.
Swarm that facilitates it.
Well, okay, so Sed can't though because Sed blows up everything.
Yeah, and also if you said you can't do any other monster
Yeah,
effects.
you also
Sed's
cannot.
very
Yeah,
fast.
So
Sed I don't
realistic-
think Sed is a problem. BLS
Um,
might be, and we've been debating whether or not whether
I-
BLS is
and
too spicy.
realistically,
I know,
BLS is.
I know Dal said both of them can,
And it's a
both of them should come back with 1. I'm
Yeah.
much more okay with Sed than BLS, is what it comes down to.
Can do the whole 3000 tech.
I think pre or
And-
post errata said is not amazing.
Yeah, and plus, if I wanted to run a special summon thing, I'd just run Harbor of Sur at this point. 'cause he's-
I'm arguing my
longer.
points, but if you've noticed, my point is I don't think BLS should come back.
I think it should be able to come back at 1. It's been on the ban list way too long for way past it. Because here's the thing: at normal
Right,
Yu-Gi-Oh
BLS
right
was
now,
on the
it
ban
was
list
at 1.
forever.
Yeah, or I was gonna say the other option is maybe we do just asterisk it to be like or to be brought back
I just
at
don't
1
think it's
at
that strong.
Master Rule
Yeah.
2.
That's good back at 1.
Everybody's bring it back when the master rule changes.
Look, because here's the thing: if Robin, if that is honestly your argument, then take Gale off the list because Gale has the exact same problem.
No,
No,
Dallas
because
wrong,
attack,
Gale
attack
requires you to
modulation is
attack
different
over
than
it.
banishment.
And not just remove it and banish it. The banish zone where you can't get anything back from.
But also, you don't need any
You,
inherent
you
setup
Gale,
for Gale.
and then your monster can still
Also
be
not
destroyed
true.
by battle.
Well,
which
okay,
means
you can normal
activate
summon Gale,
traps.
but then that's your normal summon.
You can
I'm just
activate
saying,
traps in response.
if-
Effects
if-
that
if
activate
your problem
on
is
to the
priority
graveyard
removal-
are banned. My problem is priority banishment.
Yes.
Which is
Banishment is a
going
much
which is
different-
going away very soon.
Yeah, let's see. What
It's
we
going
got.
away
We're on
in
week
3 sets.
35. Let me
Don't think it's a
double check.
problem.
Three sets. That is
just-
over half the format.
I'm
limit.
just anti-progression. I'm just anti-progression, honestly, at this point.
I am anti keeping cards on the ban list way past when they need to be on the ban list.
If we were
So
to do
you're
a thing where
anti-Konami.
on Master Rule 2,
Yes, but that's
it
a
comes
different
back.
story.
That's fine. Otherwise, I think we should wait
I mean,
5 weeks.
honestly, let's be
That's
real.
just 2 weeks after Master Rule.
Yeah, I'm about to say the waiting for the MR2 shift doesn't fucking matter. That's week 39. That's basically
Yeah.
like it.
Not a lot of people even have BLS.
And let's be honest,
Ah.
if priority banishment were really strong, I think we'd be seeing more Chaos Sorcerer.
That's true.
Well, we're not seeing Chaos Sorcerer because the deck doesn't have a strong attack boss.
It's
You
true.
really
How
don't
getting to.
need.
I mean,
like,
I have Chaos Sorcerer in one deck, and it's not even because it's a Chaos card.
It's a
Because it's a spellcaster. So I wouldn't even put BLS in that deck.
I mean, here's the thing.
Said to 1. That's
Yeah, it would definitely be
are
said to
you
one.
BLS
all
to one?
agreed. Said to 1.
Well, I'm gonna put more of a fit about Gale about it because I just see it as the same problem.
Well, you're wrong though.
Put them both
Uh,
back at one.
Pardon me for saying this, but to quote Dallas himself, wow, you're being really salty.
Gale is
Who,
not
me
the
or
same
Robin?
as
Because
BLS.
the answer is yes. Uh,
The answer to that is also yes.
I haven't lost to BLS. I think BLS is a much bigger problem card than you think.
and I 100% disagree with you.
I mean,
And
okay.
and here's the thing.
As much as we don't have exactly a wealth of bans, I'm willing to put forward this argument because technically we've got 2 dissenters. Axe hasn't budged on any of these really. He still is not keen on these cards coming back for his own reasons, but that's true. He's not. Robin is
because
not
I
necessarily
know
keen
that
about-
other people get hinted.
I'm in the
Point
middle
at
of my fucking statement. Excuse you. I have the rock. Robin obviously is keen about BLS. I would like to, as devil's advocate, put forward if we put it on probation, that doesn't mean it automatically gets unbanned. It's just as likely that Dallas gets fucking Gale Kalute explode and he's like that's not okay anymore, and bans those cards back. It can happen with BLS if it's a blowout.
I was gonna.
I would like to say we don't know what decks people are going to run. I am
'cause here's the
concerned
thing.
that people are going to see Chaos come back and immediately jump to jamming Chaos, even though that has nothing to do with new cards we've got other than Chaos Goddess.
because
Because it's called progression, Dallas.
No, I understand, but here's my thing.
David, oh my God.
Here's my thing of
that's not
why
entirely
I just
true.
don't get it because it's like it's one of those things where it's like maybe I am built differently, but I would not just throw Chaos in a deck for no reason.
Well, no,
Like-
but when you've got access to 3 Chaos boss monsters, you can build a Chaos deck really easy.
But
So-
is that even like that wasn't even run now?
That doesn't
BLS
matter.
was-
Some
Yeah,
of those
some of the
cards were
only-
banned or limited once still.
I mean, yeah, no, that's what
if
I'm
if
arguing.
I
I'm
may.
arguing limit 1. I'm
If
not
I
arguing on
may.
name.
You can't
If,
argue
uh,
this in
if
that the
we-
decks weren't competitive right now. Again, last week, 56 card Earth beatdown.
Last week I lost. I don't want to talk about last week because I didn't lose because I played a worse deck. I played a better deck than
Okay.
David. I
And it
got
was
killed
48.
by God.
It was 48 card. Thank you.
I got
We were
killed by God. I want that on
I'm
record.
not here next week, so sure, Blackluster Soldier to 1.
All right. Robin has
If
capitulated.
it's a problem, if I see it as a problem and I come back next week and it's
Yeah,
still
you can make
alive,
fun of
I
me.
will
That's
hit
fine.
it then.
Yeah.
That's
what I
whatever.
say. Yeah, that's what we can do is we can just we
Alright,
can
I just
don't
reban
think it's-
something.
Okay.
We can hit it
All
again
right.
if it's a problem.
All right, so
guys,
we
we
finished
can
the first card.
So
skipping
now
all
we
this,
move
now we
on.
come to another deep debate. Gores, Emissary of Darkness. So this is card by card now. Everybody can have a Gores.
I just want to
unbanned,
congratulate
completely
Dallas on
unbanned
getting this
cards.
card banned
Let's
before it was
just-
even released.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's just okay. So let's just
I think
say
we come back to
if Happy Feather Dust comes back, it should come back too.
That is not an argument.
Yeah.
I don't actually think I'm gonna win anybody on Feather Duster should come
No, I will not budge on Feather Duster. I'm saying that ahead of time.
Yeah.
I'm not budging on Feather
Yeah.
Duster.
back. And that's
How
by the
about
way why we have
why
majority
would-
rules. If
why would
literally
Feather
only
Duster
Dallas won't
coming
move,
back
we can
make
still unban them.
Gores
But
more
anyway,
appealing
Gores.
to bring back?
Because Gores is a counter to Feather Duster.
And counter to anything like Dark Hole.
It actually, no, he does make a point. It is a counter to board wipes.
It's true. We did unlock
Put
a
it to
lot.
one.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want to. Not that I know if I could run 3 fucking Gores, but
But I think
I
it
find
should
it
only
goes at
come back
one.
to one at best because
Yeah,
it's still.
I would
In
not
no
want
way
people
should that
to
card
jam.
come to 2.
I would not want people to jam 3 Gores because
I mean-
you can just.
Yeah.
We,
Speaking
decks
of
can-
chaos,
Decks
I
can
think-
pop off so rapidly that you could literally, if you just have 3 Gores in hand, you literally just go, I don't do anything. Play
Gores
your whole
is not
fucking
once
deck,
per
I summon Gores.
Once again, similarly to Black Whirlwind's problem, Gores is not once per turn. So if someone attacks you, you could just 3 Gores.
Yeah. Or if
Theoretically.
someone does Rain Destruction, it's just you're like, well,
I mean, Black Whirlwind is once per turn. It's just soft once per turn.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. It still has the effect.
okay.
It's the
So-
same problem in my eyes.
Yeah.
It's not
Alright.
hard once per turn.
So I think we're on the last card now.
No, we're on. We
I think
we
there's
have
like
to
3.
lock in. We're putting Gores at 1.
Yeah, I think at
Yeah.
1.
I think that's fine.
G comes after H. I knew this would be a big probation list, so let's see. Monster
I said we're gonna go with
I
a
don't
toss-up
think
item.
we're
G.
actually going to debate Feather Duster and Raigeki. I don't think anybody really
Hey.
wants those to come off
Nope.
I think
No.
I want Feather Duster back. Yeah, whatever.
I think G comes before H.
I know you want Feather Duster back, but I'm saying
I
Feather
also
Duster.
I want Feather Duster back. I want a card more than Feather Duster back.
And I
Feather
think-
Duster can stay.
Yeah,
And I
so
probably
it's
more
time for
willing
the
to
last
budge on
one. We
this
need
one.
to have a discussion about whether or not Stardust Dragon can come back to 1.
I
I wanted to
say
come back to 1
yes.
because I really want to play the fucking high rarity cards I got in this set.
Same. I want to play Shooting
yeah.
Star.
I want to play Shooting
I
Star
have 3
before
Stardust Dragons. I will take it at 1.
I'll take
am
it.
also. I want it to stay banned personally, but I am willing to come down on this one.
Besides, now we have all these board wipes we need to
That's
counter.
strong. Stardust Dragon though, that's too much.
But then again, hey, just run DD Crow.
Okay, Robin,
Well,
here's the
DD
thing.
Pro works. Also,
Here's the
what I want to point out
Robin,
though about
I want to talk
Stardust.
to you. I want to talk to you. I didn't get killed by Blacklist or Soldier 3 weeks in a row because that card got banned immediately. I did get beaten by Stardust Dragon 3 times in a row.
Well, you should have banned it the first time. Anyway, no.
I
But,
didn't lose in the first round, Omega.
well, lose better, chump.
Alright, Omega. You're putting me and you in the first round next week. I'm tired of your mouth.
We'll see what happens. We have to figure it out. I don't even know if there because we're
Do
only
it.
really gonna have 5.
Do it, you
next
coward.
week.
Do
I
it.
gotta figure out how that works.
I'm gonna run the most toxic.
Omega, I'll
deck I
take the
can.
bye. I'll.
When is Mystic Mind coming out?
No.
No,
Omega, from what-
Dallas, you don't understand. You don't want to play that game with me. That ends with you banned from the format.
Exactly.
No,
just
put
Dallas
What's gonna happen
on
next
the ban
week,
list, put him
Omega?
in red.
From what Axe has said, is Axe fights Dallas first. Then
doesn't
whoever
do
wins that
anything.
goes to fight David. Then whoever wins that goes to fight me. Then whoever wins
Rob,
that
I
goes
would
to
going
fight
to
you.
strangle you right now because that sounds awful.
Yeah, I did.
Do it, you coward!
I did.
I'll
I
fight all of you.
no. I want to bring this up as
I'll
a
fight all of
joke
you.
because we're in speed. We're definitely in speed time now. But as a funny thing, I did joke because I asked people about because we added the loser reel to semis. I asked people if they wanted buys or no buys, and then I didn't get any feedback response, even though I added everybody in the middle of the day when
I
most of
wasn't
you were
sure.
online.
Omega, I sleep in the
I don't
day.
know. You weren't there. That's fine. But like
Did I miss
most
it?
everybody
I
was
think
in and nobody responded.
I
right
think the
away.
thing that set you off was that I asked you a completely
That's
unrelated
true.
question right
you,
after this.
you showed up after I asked that to ask me something else entirely, and I was like, all right, can I get some feedback to my real question, or I'm just gonna arrange a ladder match with me at the end of it.
I'm pretty sure I responded, right?
Like, what's
Yeah,
No.
you woke up. But okay. I think it sounds like for the most part, people are willing to at least acquiesce to Stardust at 1.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
I want to
yes,
say my
it-
argument is I think we have a lot better synchro package since Stardust has done but come out. It's a lot easier to synchro summon monsters which just beat up Stardust.
It's
Yeah.
just
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
just for,
you can just use that cool new Ice Barrier card we got that bounces cards to the hand.
yeah.
I mean,
not everyone does that.
Or Solemn Johnson or Solemn
Or
Morning.
honestly, BLS.
Oh yeah,
or
it's BLS
just
Judgment
hit it in
Portion.
the face.
or Chaos Sorcerer.
Yes, is just Spanish.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
Stardust
David.
being unbanned is probably going to make Chaos Sorcerer way
David.
more viable.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'm putting Stardust at 1.
In my
Chaos
eyes,
Sorcerer is the
yeah.
budget BLS if you didn't get BLS.
And this guy did
No,
not.
because BLS also just hits twice.
I'm gonna watch
That's why
next
it's the
week, and
budget
there's gonna be
BLS.
3 Chaos
No,
decks
because
out of
it's not
5
even
of you.
attack.
I know what deck I'm
Random
playing
one
next
ahead.
week, and it is technically running Chaos Sorcerer despite not being a Chaos deck.
No, if a card is banned, you can't put it in your deck. That is not
Okay.
a legal deck.
Right.
Question.
It's a card create. We'll talk about trades and stuff shortly. We have gone until midnight my time though. Even though
Yeah.
I think Dallas was like, we've only ever done that once. This section is like 30 minutes long. It will definitely be
Yeah.
1.5 speed. But yeah, you can see our ban list now on screen. We've got a lot of red cards which are probably not coming back, and then it's just Raigeki and Feather Duster on the Monster Board, I think, on the eternal revolving doors. Of
So
just,
I
can they
would
come
like
up,
to
can they
make
come
a
on?
I would like to make a pitch on changing the
You gonna
color
say
of a
which?
card.
What? What do you think?
I think we should change the color of Scapegoat to pink.
Oh, interesting.
And keep it. Can't use it for Xyz. You can use it for Lynx.
Yeah, that's the thing. I
I mean,
think
you-
in the Xyz and Pendulum era, I think
You
that card
can
is
use
fine.
it for links. You have to set it up ahead of time though, because it has been eroded, and you can still only run 1. But yeah, we can pick list Scapegoat. I'm okay with that. Scapegoat's a
I
card
think
that's
that card
legally
is less of a
Well,
playing
you can Scapegoat
playing some
and
older
face
formats. I
brand
think it's
this
less
time.
of a problem than I thought it was.
Yeah.
So we will add Scapegoat to our list of cards we can debate in the future. Well, okay, we've talked about pink cards. Anybody feel like discussing whether or not Magician of Faith and Witch of the Black Forest can come back?
No.
Magician of Faith should stated which can come back to 1.
I'm
My
kind of
issue
on
with
Robin's
Witch was
side.
it at 3.
Yeah.
Witch at 3 with people having multiple witches is bad. Witch at 1.
Yes, I will
Witches,
say
but-
I would like Witch at 1.
I'm
But
I'm
I
kind
have
of on
3
Robin's
witches.
side with that.
So actually, no, I have 2 witches because I think I traded one. Question.
Although I'll say this, I do think Witch should be a red list in the probation area.
Oh no, yeah, I suspect
Of a-
I would keep.
this card will never get off probation.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it will
Oh, no,
never
I still
not
have 3
because like
witch.
there's we
I mean,
we
you
are
can
not
just
in
copy
high
it
speed
as
formats
pink.
yet. But I would not mind leaving it as pink, much like Future Fusion. I think it will be.
Yeah.
Guys, we are interestingly enough, not necessarily in the terms of weeks of the format, but in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh as a card game, we're about halfway through. We are in late 2010 right now.
Yeah.
We are about to go to 2011. So
We're halfway through and I've
um,
only won a tournament once.
yeah, well, we're not halfway through the weeks because we go to week. This is week 35. We go to week 95 planned.
One of us hasn't even won a game yet.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Loth, you're not allowed to.
I want to see how far that
A
goes.
single game, not even a match. A game.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have
that
lost
goes.
every game.
No, that's not true. I think you
I
won
know
the first
before.
game versus David.
I know Robin technically has
No.
not won a single game.
Yeah,
but
because he got hit in second after side decking.
he joined late though.
But yeah, no, like we are not halfway through the format because 35 doubled is
So yeah, Stardust I think is
That's
fine.
70.
anyway Stardust. Yeah.
And
Oh, that's we're
which
already
I
over.
think is fine.
The question is, are we okay with a surprise witch to one?
Yeah,
Sure.
I was just
I mean, I was the one who was shouting at you guys for like 2 months that Witch is too strong at 3.
and I would agree
You
with
saying
that.
it's fine at 1 is
No,
saying
that's meaningful.
something.
I mean, somebody better. If you don't want her to go back to jail, somebody better give me a witch because I still have none, and I am not afraid to be like.
David, give her one.
This is
David.
a card that I still don't have.
I'm
but I
pretty.
still-
I am more
As
than willing
Jealous
to say
constantly threatens me to ban Destruction Jammer of all cards.
That
because
is
she doesn't have
mostly
any.
a joke.
Yeah, but you
mostly.
say it a lot. Mostly.
I said mostly.
Can we go back
I mean, you
unban
said
monster
other
going to
guys
hit?
are allowed.
Destruction
No,
Jammer?
go
Back in the
away.
day.
Okay.
You're not
I think
funny.
we're
Robin's got
discussing
the
You're not
cheat
original.
sheets locked
please.
in. We'll see if
Guys.
the people in the cheap sheets cheap sheets. All right, everyone, you're in the cheap sheets tonight. We gotta get the fuck out of here. I have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It is 5 after midnight.
So,
I have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh
Talking
too
about the
much
cheap
tonight.
sheets, I guess we're unbanning secrets?
I need to do some trades with you before you go
Let's go
die.
Yeah.
We're done. I'm cutting the recording. I'm sorry if
Alright.
this like is still
We
unintelligible
need to
because
trade
we're
for stuff
nonsense.
still, so we need
Yeah,
to
we
talk.
gotta work on stuff.
I've
Thanks so
gone
much for
ahead and
tuning in.
muted Robin.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.